I see everybody's initiative on here already, so I think that all went through before things.
Yeah, you told us to roll initiative and then we stopped.
Yeah. So hopefully everything goes smoother this time. So yeah, I'm gonna hit begin combat here. So it is Abrellis's turn, and I believe you have the Sahedron right now,
I
if I'm not
do.
mistaken, and it's on the.
It's on temperance because that's what we needed to get into this one, I believe.
It should have been. Hold up, I have the thing on the PDF open. Let me double check what this one is, because this is the one for.
This is the one for healing, right?
This should be
It should be
gluttony,
the one
right?
for. No, it's one above that. It should be this one. Should be the one for lust.
This is one for lust. Okay, then it
Oh,
should
okay.
be on love. So that
Which
means I've got my plus bajillion to
yeah, you
initiative.
should
So
have
my
a.
initiative should actually be even higher.
Okay, well, you went first anyway, so.
Yeah. I'm gonna attempt to knowledge these things. Do they look goo-like in appearance? Is that what tipped us off, or what?
Yeah, they oozed out of the pool behind you and like coalesced into this humanoid form.
Hey, look, I rolled a natural 20.
Okay, so you think that these are a type of ooze called a meslin? They have the normal ooze traits. However, in addition, they have an intelligence. Um, they have a talent uh, for spoken language, and after they can like pick up a language after hearing it spoken for just a minute. And they also have the ability to absorb and then recast spells as well. Um, they normally have SR, but if they choose to, they can drop their SR and basically absorb a spell cast at them like a counter, kind of like a counter spell.
Joke's on them. I'm only casting Acid Splash.
And yeah, otherwise, you also know they have regeneration and that you need acid damage to
Hey,
break the regeneration.
dude, Acid, it's perfect.
Okay.
It's not affected by SR. They can absorb it. Who
Yeah.
cares?
So they do have normal ooze traits. They are not immune to, but they have a mind. They're not immune to mind affecting, but they are immune to things like precision damage, and they're immune to
Crits.
a lot of stuff that is mind affecting, like paralysis, stunning, sleep. Um, yeah, they're also immune to polymorph because they're kind of shape changers.
You say
Are
they're
they
immune to critical
immune
hits
to
and sneak attack.
mind?
You said
Are
yes.
they immune to charm and compulsion? Do I think I could hit
Uh,
him with like a charm monster?
Let me double check because I just want to double check the ooze traits if it's part of ooze traits. Normally it is
What do
part of
you?
ooze traits, but it's because they have an intelligence score. I think they can be affected by charm and compulsion effects.
Okay. Then what I'm gonna do is on my turn, since I'm starting these off, my Sahedron is in the love mode, so I have access to charm monster. I'm going to attempt to hit this one over here with charm monster. It needs to give me a will save.
Okay.
It passes.
Oh, also I had to make you get through its SR too, anyway. But
Oh, okay. Well, it saves anyway.
okay.
I guess that's my turn. I'll pull out my sword and tell the others to, you know, I'll tell the others to hit them over spells.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. The first one of these is gonna go. The one that you cast on actually, and he is going to use. He's going to cast a spell himself. He's going to cast a spell that he has absorbed at some point. So you may roll a spellcraft if you'd like. But what I need from
Oh.
everyone is I need everybody to roll a reflex save as he shoots out some chain lightning, starting with Togbet, or no, starting with Sorshin, aka Jacelina. and then bouncing to everybody else in the room.
Okay, good. At least this is one
Yay.
good save.
And he's
So
casting
all I have to do is
Chain
save.
Lightning.
Easiest save of my life. Wait, what buffs do I have on me? My buffs don't look right. My weapon's not enhanced, that doesn't matter. Maybe it's fine. Okay. Easiest save. Yes, we did it.
Hold up, I gotta actually
Mine's still
double
higher
check
than
what
yours.
the DC on this is, because it doesn't have it in the stat block, because it's...
Yours is higher than mine, but
73,
you're
huh?
also a rogue.
It's the only one good save that I have.
My fortitude and will are one higher
Yeah,
than
that
my
is
reflex.
20d6. It's a caster level 20 Chain Lightning.
Oh my.
Um,
Surely I have a ring of evasion, right?
because it was cast by...
Did I just eat the whole thing? I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
One, get a 20 Togbad.
I just
Yeah.
gotta
Oh
look
my
up...
god, he did it!
Oh,
He saved. He
my
got a
God.
20.
Togbad, what a champ. I'm just trying to figure out what Emperor Shin's... Okay, there it is. So his bonus to... So it'd be... Whoops. Whoops. I accidentally just left the map. That was really clever.
Yeah, I
of me.
don't think I have anything to lessen this damage other than just the save.
So this is... Okay. DC for Jace is 25. And DC for everybody else is 2 lower than that, and so it's 23 for everybody else.
Oh no,
And the
Pilbow!
damage is
So-
73.
Uh-huh. So looks like Abrellis evades all of it. Silric
Yeah.
evades all of it. Rosalina takes full damage. Pilbow takes full damage.
I take
Jace
36.
takes half damage.
I think
Togbad
Zaka
takes half
needs to
damage.
roll. Hold on.
Well, luckily your
God.
familiar has improved evasion, so he'll take half at most.
And 23 was exactly the DC,
Oh,
so
there you go. So he
Okay,
takes
he's
nothing.
fine.
he takes none damage. Okay. And that's that one's turn. Now it's the next one's turn. Fortunately, he does not have Chain Lightning.
So how much did Togbad take?
Togbad takes half of 73, so that would be 36, I believe. No, 37.
36, round down,
Yeah.
right?
36. Yeah, it is round down. Okay, so yeah, he takes 36 damage. Okay, fortunately, the next one, when it's his turn, he casts a different spell that he had stored in him. He casts Solid Fog. So the entire room
Oh,
is gonna get
Yes.
filled with a solid fog.
My
I have a way
blind
around
fight.
this, I'm pretty
20
sure.
foot radius.
If you
Let me do
haven't figured a way around this yet, then yeah.
And that's it for that one's turn. So, Rosalina, you can now only see Pilbow and Umbrellas. Everybody else is now out of your vision because of the solid fog.
Um. Yeah. This isn't great for me, honestly. Don't use magic. Hit them. What? Are you crazy, Abrella? Oh, no, I can't see.
Or Umbrellas is just communicating that they have spell resistance.
Yeah.
So yeah, solid fog basically is like difficult terrain, move at half speed. Also, doing melee, like you can't use ranged attacks through the solid fog, and melee attacks take a -2 penalty to
Wait,
attack and
you
damage.
can't do ranged attacks at all.
You can do rays if you can see, but yeah, arrows, because it is a solid fog, they just sink right into the fog basically. It's like trying to shoot underwater. So you should probably like use a gust
I
of
like
wind
it.
or something, or a
I should
dispel
use what?
magic, a gust
Yeah,
of wind or a
Oh,
dispel
I
magic or
used to
something.
have
Yeah.
Dispel Magic when I had. Does the Sahedron have Dispel Magic?
No.
On one of its modes, it might. I don't remember.
Dispel
It
magic? I
it
don't think it does.
did when I one of the pieces
One
did.
of the shards did, but I
Yeah.
don't think
It
that
has different abilities
yeah,
than the
this one has different
shards.
abilities. I don't think any of them have dispel magic.
It
Yeah, let's see,
has
what do we
Dimensional
have?
Anchor, B Shape 2.
Ice
It has
Storm.
Greater Invisibility, yeah, Ice Storm, Charm Monster,
Truly, the ice
uh,
storm will blow the fog away.
and Dimension Door.
You know what we need is a pit. It's a heavy fog, so it'll fall down a pit if we have one. But I don't.
I have greater dispel.
Oh,
You
see,
do?
there you go.
Yeah,
Okay.
save me, Pilbow. You're my only hope.
Actually, I've got a good idea. As an immediate action, I'm gonna send the Sahedron to Pilbow. Because if you put it on the one that gives you a bonus on your caster level checks, it should.
It'll buff your
Shouldn't
dispel.
that buff the dispel?
Yep, it sure would.
And it also will heal you a
Because
bit
it
when you
gives
get it.
you it gives you a bonus to all caster level checks, not just ones to overcome SR, just all of them. And it gives you Dimension Door as a spell-like ability.
Doesn't he
Okay.
heal for like 2d8 plus 10 or something?
I can
Everybody
use the
around
major
him
healing
heals
hex
for-
on
Yep.
myself, right?
So yeah, when you immediately
think that's what
transfer it
I'm gonna
over, it
do.
also heals for 2d8 plus 10 for both the person who had it originally. So I think Cabrellis is at full health anyway, though.
Powerful.
And then Pilbow, yeah, you get healed for 2d8 plus 10 immediately. And give yourself a +2 insight bonus on saving throws for 1 round.
All right. I'm gonna use a hex and heal myself, cause yeah, that I just got zapped. Got a
Yeah,
lot of static in my hair right now. It's all standing out. I look atrocious. Okay. So
You
that'll
look
help a lot.
shocking.
Shockingly atrocious.
all right. Is that all you're gonna do? You gonna move anywhere?
I mean, where is there to move? I'll stay where I am.
Silric, there is a
Oh.
fog around you
I'll delay till after Chase.
until after Jace. Okay. Pilbow.
I'm looking for it. Is there a button for this? If not, I'll just roll it. It's not a big deal.
You're really quiet for me, Ron.
I'm not talking very loud.
I'll turn you up a little bit. We're good.
So it'd be +2. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, but sure.
It gave me the text for it here. So let's see. You're probably specifically going.
Oh, there we
after-
go. Caster level check. There's a button for it. Caster level offset 2. Right? We'll see. Jesus, the text.
Wait, did it roll anything?
I clicked caster level check. Oh, it's caster level. Is it caster level? Okay, whatever. I'll just roll it.
It just gave me the text again. I don't see the roll
Yeah.
anywhere on there though.
So roll d20 plus 18.
And then it's another +8 for the
yeah that's-
thing.
That's not including the zeal bonus, right? From the Sahedron.
It
So,
shouldn't,
That would put it up to
because it's like cast level check minimum is plus. What are we, 16?
I thought you said it was only +2.
no, you got a +2
No, it's
insight bonus to
plus-
saves. But the zeal thing is a +8 insight bonus on
Oh, so
concentration.
add 6 to
caster
that.
level
Add 6
checks.
more.
Okay, so that'd be a 34. Which does beat the caster level on this plus the 11 plus caster level.
I knew you had it in you.
So yeah, the solid fog is gone. Would you like to do anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna move. I'll move up this side of Togbad.
Yeah.
Okay.
He will protect you.
Is Togbad's turn now?
All right. He is going to attack. He's going to hit. Let's see. This one with a powerful attack.
Okay. Which one? The one on the right or left?
The one on the right. Yeah.
Okay. The one that casts chain lightning.
Yes. That one hurt a lot. Let's see if he can hit.
Looks like no. Those all miss,
All
unfortunately.
right. Those miss, but he is protecting both of the people at his sides.
Okay. Jace.
Okay. I think my arcane pool is really low, so I don't really want to enhance my weapon. Seems bad, but oh well. Yeah, it should be fine. Acid Splash, click the Boots of Haste. That's it. 5 of 10. And I'll just attack the one I can see on the left here. Button, button, button. Are my buffs correct? Think so. Haste deadly, mini shot, red, acid splash, point blank, yes, full attack. The numbers are not good.
They're not great. Which one were you attacking again? The one on the left?
The one on the left.
Okay. Well, the good news is that you hit one. You hit with one attack.
Yeah. That 31.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, we found the AC. It's 30 or 31.
And then okay. No like elemental damage or anything on that one.
Correct. Just a piercy poop.
Okay. So yep, all that damage goes through.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
may need to
Silric,
arcane pull
you're
on
up.
hands.
I'm gonna 5-foot step in full round.
Okay. There we go. All of those attacks hit.
Nice.
Although it looks like you weren't using power attack, so that might have been maybe those wouldn't have hit if you weren't though. Okay. So all those hit. This thing is still standing, but it looks like you did some pretty good damage to it. Its
Nice.
body, like you see these weird like ripples going through its weird ooze-like form, but it stabilizes after like maybe taking a step back. All right, round 2. Abrellis, you're up.
They aren't immune to any kind of energy, are they?
Nope. You don't think that they are immune or vulnerable to any type of energy, except in the sense
Except
the acid turns off their regeneration.
Yeah.
But yeah, other elements work fine. You can hit them with like
Okay.
fire.
And I'm pretty sure I cannot sneak attack them, right?
Yes,
correct.
you are pretty sure that they cannot actually be sneak
I'm
attacked.
gonna throw a whatchamacallit. I'm gonna throw a bomb at this one on the right.
Okay.
Because I still got my bombs. That is not including the -4 for firing into melee, but I
Okay,
think
that
that
still
still
hits.
hits its touch.
Yes, it does.
All right. 22 fire damage.
Yep, and it takes all that fire damage. Okay. Is that it?
That is my turn, yes.
Okay. You see though that some of the spots where you scorched it are healing back up, and let's see. He is going to defensively cast a spell.
Where's the button?
And Jace, do you happen to have shield up by chance? The spell shield?
I do not have the spell shield up. No,
Yeah, 5 magic missiles are gonna fly over and hit you.
I do. I do know that the magic missiles are coming.
You take 18 damage.
Uh. Okay. Yeah. I don't have anything.
That's because I'm in targeting mode for some reason. Okay.
Okay.
This one over here is also going to heal up a little bit. Gonna 5-foot step down, and it's going to attack Silric, who hit it. I should be able to just roll it from the sheet. Think that these are configured properly. All right, 36 and 34. Do either of those or one of those hit on Silric?
Yeah, they both hit.
They both hit? Okay.
Yeah.
So you take a total of 50 damage.
Ow.
Alright.
And that's all they can do, though. They
Yeah.
just get 2 attacks. All right, Rosalina.
Uh. ew, Uh. I can see again, I guess.
Yep. The fog
One of
has
them's
been
really
dispelled.
hurt, and one of them's not as hurt, right?
Correct. The one that Silric hit on the left is more hurt than the one on the right, who's only taken the single
Okay.
firebomb. But they are both
Uh,
regenerating.
I. Okay. I'm gonna make my way. Shoot, I can't. I can't. Frick. Wait, no, I can go through Jace's square and not provoke from this lady, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna deliver a hex heal on Silric.
Okay.
Can I up arrow on this? Yes, I can. Woo! 39.
Thank you.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah. Sopka's gonna stay out of this.
Okay. Pilbow, you're up.
Okay. Um. What's the range on this? Close. Okay. Are they? Whatever. Come on. I'm going to move here, provide flank.
Okay. Moving through Togbad Square, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to Visions of Madness.
Okay. On which one?
To the left.
This guy down here? Okay.
Ooh, we're starting the conga flank line.
I'm not sure if I
yeah.
don't remember if I calculated that or not. I'm just going to do it by hand. conditions. Everything is off. Blinking. Yep. All right, we're good.
$28 versus touch AC.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. +8, -8.
Okay. +8, -8. All right. I'll bring up Togbad then.
He's going to attack the one that's being sandwiched by Silric and Pilbow.
Okay.
Oh, he's got a 1 in there.
That he does. Yep, those all miss.
Okay. That's his turn.
Okay. Jace.
Okay, I will 5-foot step back for safety and full round. No haste and yeah, it'll be fine. Acid splash. I think I won't deadly aim also.
Okay.
They don't seem to have DR, so yeah, no deadly aim in there. Oh, I clicked haste on accident. Just it adds the attack but didn't add the buff, so just ignore the haste attack.
Ignore the haste attack. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't mean to click that. I said I wasn't haste attacking.
Too bad for you. They're immune to crits, but
Yep.
yeah, 24 misses, but the other 3 attacks hit, and you can go ahead and roll that acid damage.
Two.
Okay, he is still up.
Really? I thought he was low.
He was lower than the other one.
Okay.
He was about half.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't
So,
deadly aim, so
yeah. But if you deadly aimed, some of those attacks
I
might
probably
not
would
have
have
hit.
missed some. Yeah. That's
Okay.
my turn, and I'm sticking to it.
All right, Silric, you're up.
Alright. Full round.
See a 20 in there. Too bad you rolled 2 20s.
Yeah. Let's see what happens here, though.
A
First attack
super confirm.
hits. Well, this time he used power attack too.
Yeah, do we get to roll the third d20 for the auto kill?
All right. You kill him on that second attack. So if
Aw.
you'd like, you can do your third attack as a flying kick to go and hit the other one.
So
So and then continuing on that, he's immune to the crits, but you hit him twice, and so he's still up, but this one is down, so there's only one left. All right. Pretty good turn. Abrellis, you're up.
All right, let's see. Can I get into a flank here? Yes, I can. Or the flank doesn't matter. But can I occupy this space?
Sure.
All right, I want to get there. And
Okay.
I'm gonna
You do it in
whatchamacallit.
acrobatics.
Oh yeah, acrobatics. This guy won't even see me coming. Roll twice and take the better result from my one thing.
Okay. That's crazy, actually, looking at Sorik's attack 5. That was double 20s in a row.
Yeah, it was double 20s, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. She needs to roll another
almost
20 to see if she kills.
Oh, yeah, I used to do that as a house rule a long time ago, where if you were double nat 20, I'd say, roll another one. Confirmed auto kill.
When I first game mastered, like some players were like, "That's what you do," and I was like, "Wait, what? That's not in the rules."
No, it's a
huh?"
house rule.
It's a common. It was common, I guess, or seemed like.
I couldn't tell you if it's common or not, but like I said, I definitely have used it before. All right, so
Yeah.
yeah, no attack gratuity. Go ahead.
Yep, I'm gonna attack with my short sword.
Okay.
Just a normal attack.
It is immune to sneak attack though.
Yeah, it's not gonna get the bonus damage. Just the normal damage. I hit it.
It's immune to crits too, but yeah, you do hit it. So it takes.
Wait, did we
it's-
just 3 crit in a row?
Yeah, I think so. If you're fighting
I think I
stuff
just hit
that
it for
was,
11 damage.
yeah, you still hit it for 11 damage though. So, and it doesn't have DR, so all that goes
Yeah.
through.
All right, that's my turn.
Um, on its turn. Does it have any spells left?
Can it spell our doom?
It it has a spell, but it's not very useful here. All right, so I don't think it's going to use that. It's going to try to attack Silric, I think. It just saw Silric take out his best friend in the whole world, and it hit it pretty hard.
Sorry.
So it's going to try to get revenge.
Which one's the evil twin?
I think those miss though, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, they miss.
Okay. So that's its turn. It is not able to avenge its best friend.
I give an
Um,
evil laugh.
All right, Rosalina. Yeah,
Okay.
he says, "Why won't you bow to your emperor?"
I feel like it's gonna die before it even matters, but I'll make it unfortunate.
Misfortune. Okay. Gets a will save. This is
26.
not a spell, so don't worry about that. It fails. It has misfortune on it.
Ta-da! Your best friend died and you're unfortunate.
It's really a misfortunate day.
Just like unlucky, bro.
All right, misfortune is on it. All right, well, let's see. Because yeah, it might just die this turn. Pilbow.
It should.
See if I have something I could.
It's
Oh, I still
spontaneous.
have the Sahedron, don't I?
You do.
You do actually.
I should
So
have healed that. Or do you only heal once per
you have
round?
fast healing 5 afterwards. So yeah,
Okay. So,
there's like a burst healing that happens anytime it passes to or from you, and then there's a fast healing 5 effect.
Yeah, if you toss it to someone as an immediate action, then you and them will heal the 2d8 plus 10.
But yeah, as long as
okay,
it
so
stays
I'm
on you, you're getting
plus
fast
10.
healing.
I was going to heal, but that gives me enough HP that I don't necessarily care.
Yeah, and you probably got like 10 hit points back over the last 2
Yeah.
rounds now. So
Yeah.
actually,
Alright, we'll Visions of Madness this guy.
15 total, I think, because you had it on you at the start of your first turn.
Okay.
Visions of Madness. Okay, so you'll have that and misfortune on him. Okay.
They're gonna need to cast a spell or something.
That will hit his touch AC, so he has misfortune and Visions of Madness. Do you move anywhere or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to provide Tog. Actually, would I be able to move there? Or is that
They're
something?
immune to flanks.
There
I
is
believe.
a like cauldron, giant cauldron kind of thing
Uh,
with the liquid that these things came out of. So actually, I think it's empty now. I don't think there's anything in there.
no, I don't want
I'll
to
have to
move in
double
it.
check. But basically, yeah, it's not really a square you can occupy. Okay. In that case, Togbad's turn.
Oh, take a 5-foot step here. It is very hard to move this token. There we go. Alright. That way he's covering everybody here. But he's gonna full round it.
Okay.
Oh, there's a 19.
I believe in the Togbad.
Yeah, the one of those hits.
Yes. Got him. Extra damage. That's his turn.
All right. Jace.
See, I could just attack him, but he has all these debuffs on him. So, what do I have that'll do damage? Not much.
He hasn't been hit with acid either, so his regeneration's still going.
Yeah, I guess I'll just attack him with an acid splash dealio. There's probably gonna be some cover stuff happening, but whatever. No haste, no deadly aim. But yes, acid splash. And yeah, point blank. And hope the first attack hits, I guess. I rolled a 20 again. What? What? Are you serious?
19 and a 20. It's pretty good. Let's see here. That first attack, the many shot with the acid splash does hit.
There's acid damage. Man, I
Okay.
could have. I rolled 3 19 plus rolls. What?
Maybe you'll roll that well against the real Emperor Shin. We can only hope.
Nope. Not likely.
Okay, it's still up barely, but it is still up. Silric, you can finish this one off too.
Yeah, I don't do any damage with my crits. Don't work.
I tell it it's time to join your best friend.
There you
Savage.
go.
All right.
Silric don't like intelligent oozes.
It's my least favorite kind of ooze. I don't blame you. Okay,
True.
you take it out with your third attack,
Nerd ooze.
and we're out of initiative.
All right. Search the area for anything we didn't find when we initially came in here.
Rest to regain my arcane pool points.
And pass around the Sahedron until everybody's full on HP.
Okay. Yeah, you could spend a few rounds doing that.
Let me perception.
Sweet.
Yes,
My
I like
mighty
this
perception.
advanced wand of cure
It
in
kind
all the wounds.
of an advanced wand of cure light wounds.
Yeah,
Um,
with unlimited uses.
I gotta scroll back to this room. Where is it at? Oh, I scrolled past it. Okay. Actually, there is still stuff in the bowl. You see, there is the inside the bowl is actually liquid metal.
Liquid metal.
It's Dijet. It's liquid Dijet, which is what the one that this point of the Sahedron that you have for the love portion of it. It's that same metal, but it's liquefied at the moment.
Huh.
I didn't know the Sahedron was made of different metals.
Yeah.
And yep, it looks like they're yeah each one is a different alloy, and they're all like different.
I see.
So let me see. I could actually even tell you what each one is. Well, it's actually in the name of the rooms as you go to them. But so the first one you guys got of Pride was it was Horacalcum. This Lust one was, as we said before, it's Dizezit. I don't know how to fucking say this. I'm just gonna type it.
I think
I
it's
think the D
Jezet.
is silent. It's just Jezet.
Yeah, Jezet.
Yeah.
Greed is made out of adamantine.
Or it's DJ Zet. Ezet.
Or was
DJ
Greed
Ezet.
the first one you guys found actually? Hold up.
Pride was
No,
because it
Pride
was
was the first
the
one.
tower girl was like all prideful. I'm gonna take over.
Right. Greed was the second one you guys found.
That freaking tower girl was like the hardest boss in this game.
So yeah, you guys ended up fighting her 3 times in the end, I think.
Yeah. Wait, she's actually Emperor Shin. Oh my god, it all makes sense.
Sloth is made out of abyssium. Wrath was made out of Scimitar. Gluttony is made out of Inubrix. And Envy is made out of Nokwal, which anybody who was in um, Second Darkness would know that was like the major thing for book 2.
Yeah.
So Nokwal is here as well. And they all have like different properties, special properties. So like I think you guys have gotten some medals made out of like some of these as well.
Mhm.
But yeah, like I know if you get Horicalcum armor, I think it's like it speeds you up or something like that. So, or maybe that's this stuff.
I don't know what liquid Jezzet could do for us. I assume that it's kind of maybe a magic person's
Yeah.
rage
I
kinda.
think you guys would already have made a check on this at some point during the campaign to know that you can use this metal to enhance spell casting. Um, and you think that there's probably in this like cauldron, if you collected it all into like vials, you could get like 100 doses of it basically.
Well,
Doses, as in like you drink it.
I don't think you should drink it.
I don't think you drink it, you use it more like a material component.
I see. Okay, that makes more sense. Drink liquid metal.
You could try drinking it.
And yeah, the love alloy it's an alloy made with this like mixed into it because yeah, it's in its natural form, it's a liquid.
We should keep some around just to see if we can trick anybody into drinking it.
I mean, we have spellcasters. It could enhance their spellcasting. Makes sense.
Yeah. But that's spellcasters and not me.
Yeah. I'm technically a spellcaster, I suppose.
Then go get yourself some Jezzet.
Uh. Yeah.
And then we gotta set
I
those
don't know
Hedron
what I'm gonna
too.
put it in. Like maybe
Try
my
putting
spell
it in
component pouch
everything.
has some like empty vials or something.
Yeah, if you use it as a material as an additional material component, a dose of Jezzet increases the effective level of a spell by +1 as if it were being modified by the heightened spell feat.
Oh, cool.
There you go.
So generally speaking, that's going to
Increase the DCs by 1.
increase the DC of the spell by 1, but it can also have some other little effects, like you can use it to, for example, make a darkness that's harder, that needs a higher level spell to dispel, for example.
Yeah.
Like if you cast darkness using this, daylight wouldn't dispel it.
Yep. Okay.
But yeah, it's usually best on stuff that you that has DCs because that's the main advantage you're going to get from increasing because it's increasing the spell slot level effectively for free. Kind of a unique effect. Anyway,
Yeah,
I'll
we're gonna
collect a
set
few
the
doses of it in whatever vials or things I have hanging
Okay.
around.
set the Sahedron to the next
I'll have to remember.
star point.
There's 2 consumables. Let's say like 5 vials.
Pilbow, pass me the Sahedron if you would.
Okay.
so the next point is going to be, let's see, the opposite of gluttony.
That's temperance.
Do you say it's an action to use this Jesuit stuff, or is it just when it's used as like a spell
You
component?
just use it as an extra material component while casting the spell. So
Okay.
it's you can basically do it for free if you have it. It just uses up the dose of it.
Yeah. I'll just say I have 5 if that's okay. I don't think
Sure.
I carry a bunch of containers
There's
around
100
with
of them,
me.
so I mean, I doubt there's anybody here that's like, I want 50. You know.
No, but like, what would I put it in? You know.
And each one you need a pound's worth of it for the dose. So
This weighs
You have
50, I
5
think,
£5.
pounds.
too. It's a 1 pound for a dose. So keep in mind carry capacity as well. There, kind of the main limitation on it. For I want to grab 100 pounds of it. I mean, at this point, you could probably put them in a bag of holding. But
Just
you
have
have
the
to
imp
have
carry
it.
them.
It has to be
Wait,
somewhere
we
where
have
you
a portable hull.
right. But the thing is, if you want to use it as a material component, it has to be on your person and easily
Yeah, but
accessible.
can we just put the whole cauldron in the portable hull next to the
Probably,
chair?
yeah,
I
yeah.
do it. I do it.
While you're waiting to get healed up.
Yeah.
Okay.
As
So
long
let's
as
see.
I think Pilbow has a portable hull, as long as he opens it for me, I'll carry the cauldron and set
All
it in
right, so
next to the chair.
temperance. This is the increased fast healing. So you'll have fast
Yeah.
healing 10 and the ability to cast fear, the spell fear. Um,
What do we think of at some point before we get to the real Shin resting?
If we can, we'll see.
Like we could rest here if we wanted. There's no doors or anything. Right?
I mean, I don't know, like at first glance we could. I don't know
you do
how
know that
likely we are to be attacked.
anywhere in this, like, the ghost of Shin's moving around freely in all these rooms, right? Remember, you
Yeah.
guys did get attacked by
True.
it at one point, so that's something to keep in mind.
We might have to like
And we
leave
know
this
that, like
place altogether.
the ghost will get his spells back if we rest tonight.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I mean, okay, could I fight Shin as is? Yes. Is it possible that it's like, damn it, why does Jay Selena not have this thing to win the fight? That could happen, yeah.
I
Okay.
mean, what do you have that you
The main thing is just arcane pool points. I was too flimsy-whimsy with them.
are you out of them already?
I have 3.
That's fine. That's enough.
All
I
right,
cannot
so
spell recall anything.
in this room, there are black crystal pedestals along the walls of this white metal tiled room containing mounds of pale white ingots. Um, save for the easternmost one, which instead supports an exquisite looking scimitar. However, you are not alone in this room.
Hey, we took the dead dudes with us.
Oh, did I copy paste them over? That's
Yeah,
funny. Get out of here.
that's why we're not alone.
Yeah, I just selected the room and dragged them over. I forgot I hadn't got rid of them yet. Uh, you also see 2 creatures in the room, ghostly creatures that are little more than a dark shape with 2 flickering pinpoints of light where its eyes should be, which I'm going to reveal as well on the map here. And they, of course, immediately move to attack.
Yay.
Here and here.
Hello.
So,
There's no active combat encounter.
yes, I just clicked the button. You should be able to roll now.
I was a little bit too quick.
You're too hasty.
Oh, I should cast Haste. Good idea. Dread Wraith. Guys, from now on when we go into the next rooms, I need the entire party surrounding me in a defensive formation. I'm on the edge.
Huh?
I'm scared.
Why you?
Okay, I just need Togbads. Let me get Togbad on
Oh,
here.
okay. You
I
got
think
them. All right.
I think everybody else is on here. It looks like. Am I missing anyone?
I'm there.
I think we're good. Okay. All right. So it looks like Silric won initiative this time. So these creatures you see over here do look like they are probably incorporeal, um, which means that of course, everything you do counts
Ghost
as magic.
touch.
But if you don't have like ghost touch or something like that, they will take reduced damage.
Oh no.
If you have knowledge religion, you may roll that to know more about these things.
That's right.
Is that enough? It looks like that's actually off by 1.
Wow.
But I will tell you, yeah, you can tell they're incorporeal, so you can tell that they're undead.
I do my improved spring attack.
Okay. So you're gonna hit them both then.
Yeah.
All right. So it's 1 attack and then another attack at -5, I think.
Yeah.
All right. First one misses, unfortunately. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Wow.
At least that wasn't for a save.
Yeah, it's
20 from
true.
2
So
ones.
let's see. You still have enough move to go. I don't remember how much total movement you have, but that's where were you? You were like right here, I think.
Yeah.
So that's 50 movement about you've used. So you still have another whatever your total movement is minus
Seeing
50.
down here.
You have 80, so you have another 30 movement. Yeah, you can get to there. Okay. So you basically moved to almost every corner of the room and with 1 move action, effectively.
And did
Just monk
nothing.
things. All right, Rosalina, you got to go before them as well. Do you have knowledge religion?
Uh, no.
Okay.
Um,
But you know they're undead because
uh,
Solric would have told you.
they're 30 feet apart, probably.
They're 40 feet apart.
Shh, of course. Okay.
I didn't do that intentionally, for what it's worth.
It's fine. I feel like me or Jace might be in danger because we're right next to them. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to retribution it and maybe punish it for hitting us.
You're like
Okay.
Jason's gonna get beat up. At least I'll make the
So
creature
retribution is still a will save, right? It's not like mind effect or anything, but
Right.
okay. Ooh, it fails. It has the retribution hex. Is there a thing I can put on here for retribution? There is not. I'll just have to mark it somehow or remember. Okay.
What was that? Got it?
I was
Okay.
wondering if there was a debuff I could just drag onto it, but I do
Oh,
not
I
see
don't
one. So,
think so.
all right. But it has retribution on it.
And then I'm gonna. This isn't difficult terrain. I'm
Gosh,
gonna
that's
5-foot step
gigantic.
back to Togbad, and I'm also gonna cackle to extend that hex for 9 rounds.
Okay. So it has it on it for 9 rounds, you said, or
Yeah.
okay. Okay, is that the one that goes next? Yes. It's gonna 5-foot step up and attack Jace's flat-footed AC here. Flat-footed touch AC.
Ah, nah, you don't need to do that.
Oh, but I do. All right. Let me.
It's
So
my
you want to know what
pleasure.
my flat-footed touch is? Wait, how do I actually figure that out? Because it
Uh,
says AC touch and flat-footed, but not flat-footed touch.
Yeah, I mean, you can
I have
you
to
kind
do
of
the math.
I think you have to do the math, but yeah, I mean usually it's pretty easy. You just see the difference between your regular and touch and your regular, and add those two differences together.
Well, let's put it this way, Pluto. It's
That's-
10.
Okay, yeah, that sounds right. You don't
What
have
what
like
actually applies to flat-footed touch?
almost nothing. I think maybe your deflection bonus might be it.
I don't have a ring of deflection bonus.
That would do it then. And I think basically nothing else applies.
Okay.
If you're a Brellis, you have uncanny dodge and you cannot be flat footed. Oh, also the monk bonus AC um, from their wisdom that applies to touch and to flat footed. So
I
they don't get
see.
uncanny dodge, but because they get that wisdom bonus, it's sort of like half of uncanny dodge.
Well, you know what I
Um,
do have is a HP pool. That's what I have.
yeah,
Please mind control me.
you
Please. I
have
want to shoot the party.
you have that for now. All right, let's see what it rolls.
Can we vote kick Zerdurium off of our team?
All right, 32 versus that, so that hits.
That beats 10, Mantis. Thank you.
Okay, first off, you're going to take some negative energy damage.
Oh, please don't give me negative levels. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you know it that these things give
All right,
negative
so you take
levels.
12 negative energy damage, and it takes half of that back, right?
Yeah, I
So-
guess
is it
negative
half?
energy should work. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to take.
12 negative. That's easy. That's fine.
But I'm not done yet. I got to apply this damage.
I know.
One thing at a
I
time.
know.
All right, we're going to
Oh,
roll
sorry, Pluto. It looks like your
a
internet went
D8.
out.
Okay, it could have been worse. You take 4 Constitution drain.
Rain. Yeah.
But fortunately, that's all it can do. It just gets 1 attack. So
I
But
don't
it's
know
pretty
if that
con
part.
drain.
I don't know if Retribution does that part.
No, it's
though.
not gonna.
yeah, I don't
apply
think it
that.
does get
That would
stat.
be
And even if it did,
cool, but-
this thing has a con score of dash, so I
Oh,
don't think
right. No,
con
it
drain
would-
would even do
nothing.
anything to it anyway. All right, Abrellis, you are up.
God damn it.
Hey, you'll live. It's just 4 con drain.
I had to say, at least I have a con pool. A health
You're like, at least
pool.
I have a good health pool. I'm like, oh, we can
Yeah.
change that.
You'll
It's
be
just-
fine.
That's it did that 12 damage, but it also effectively did like 32 damage on top of that.
Sort of like that, yeah. I mean, I can't really do anything against these things, so
If you have Ghost
just gonna-
Touch,
oh, I do not.
okay. If you did there,
Oh.
suddenly you can sneak attack them then, but
Yeah, I do not have that though.
or a force weapon.
We did not come across anything that was ghost touch.
I mean, I can add Ghost Touch to any weapon if you ask. Super cheap.
Well, not right now.
No, not right now. Although I technically could do it in like 2 hours of work. I think. But we don't
That's
have
a
that
little
time
bit
right now.
long, yeah, for right now.
Yeah.
That's why if I were in your shoes, I would carry a scroll of force sword with me. Although even then, sometimes those aren't great because then it'd be off a scroll, and if they have SR. Do you have knowledge religion, by the way? You can roll that if you do.
No, I do not.
Okay.
I do not do
My
the
max
knowledge
health went
religion
from
stuff.
163 to 131. So you
Mm,
did 32 points of additional permanent health damage.
Yep. These
Yeah,
are
it's pretty
facts
rough.
that make me smile.
The only kind of thing I'm gonna do is gonna throw a bomb at it
You rolled an
after I
8? Oh my
Hell
god.
move
yeah,
over
bomb.
here.
Okay.
Move over
How
here
is
and
it
then
a
throw a bomb.
D8?
High level
I don't know
Pathfinder.
what to do.
They could have at least been like 2D3 or something.
Does that hit its touch?
Well, let's see. All of its AC is touch, but yes, it does hit.
All right. Well, it'll take half of that.
Yep, because its incorporeal doesn't take the full damage; it takes half.
That's
But
a pretty decent roll too.
yeah, it's not too bad.
4 6s.
I hate how I have to on these
Hmm.
ones that I convert over with the stat block converter. I have to manually go in and give it a health bar
Which
every
one
time.
are you throwing at?
You threw it. Which one? Yeah, well, actually, which one did you throw at? Was it the one on the right or left?
The one on the right.
Okay.
That I have a better
That's what I
shot on.
thought you did, but I realized that
Yeah.
actually was just assuming. Okay, yeah, it recoils at the fire. Jace, what would you like to do?
Does it look like these things have reach? Do I know? I mean, it
They
walked
are
up to hit me.
large and they are humanoid shaped, so yes, you believe that they probably have 10-foot of reach.
Oh,
Oh, it just
as a
stepped up to
swift
me for
action,
fun.
I'm gonna send
Okay.
the Sahedron to somebody else. Somebody else could use this better than I can right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna send it to Jace. You need it.
All right, Jace, you
Uh,
automatically heal for 2d8 plus 10, and what mode would you like to set it on?
I'll tell you in a second.
Okay.
2d8 plus 10. I mean, if it would heal drain, that would be great, but I'm at max health.
It does
Yeah.
if you die.
True, because
Wait,
it casts
what?
True Resurrection. You can cast True Resurrection once.
Oh,
How does that work? There's something on there where it says like,
When the bear dies, it casts True Resurrection once per something week
yeah,
or
like once a
day.
week or once a, yeah, something. It's relatively limited. Basically, once in this adventure path.
yeah, okay. Is casting a spell with the Sahedron
Oh,
like normal
actually, it is
casting where
once
it
a
would
day, so it
provoke?
could happen multiple times in this adventure path.
Oh, nice.
Up to once per day, the Sahedron can target its rare with True Resurrection the instant they are slain. You don't need to activate it; just does it automatically if its user is killed.
Yeah, okay, this seems I don't I'll put it on damage on weapon damage. Can I do that? Is it not opposed if I do kindness?
You can
I don't
do it
remember
when
what
it
room
first
this is.
transfers. You can move it to any. You don't doesn't the what it's opposed to doesn't actually matter, except for if you're
Oh,
trying to
I
kill
thought it
more than
couldn't
one
oppose
person.
this room.
I think it can.
Okay.
It's just if it's the same thing as the room, you get double benefit.
So wait, what's it in right now?
It was in Temperance on Abrellas,
Okay,
which gave
we're
Abrellas
good then.
fast healing 20. But
Yeah, I mean,
but you're putting on the
whatever.
damage rolls, so kindness.
Kindness.
Okay, so you get a +4 insight bonus on weapon damage rolls, and Ice Storm is a spell like ability. And then what would you like to do?
This dumb. This I. Okay, we're doing some fancy things, Pluto. I'm
Okay.
going to arcane pool enhance my weapon to have the nimble shot for the full 4 modifier that I would get. So instead of +4 enhancement, I get nimble shot.
Okay, I have no idea what that does, but
It means
I'm sure
attacks
it's
don't
cool.
provoke.
Nice, I like it. Okay.
Um, yep. So that's on. I don't have any effect made, but it doesn't change any of my numbers,
Yep.
so it should be
It
fine.
doesn't. You don't really need one as long as you remember you have it for a minute.
5 foot step back just for fun, but I think it can still hit me. And then I will click the Boots of Haste. 4 uses left there, 2 arcane pool points left. And I will full round it with a. Wait, does the spell provoke then or not? Because it's part of the attack. How does that work?
Spells provoke, but I assume you're gonna have to cast defensively.
Yeah,
Okay,
fast
I've just
combat
never run
Normally,
into this
abilities, it
situation.
could.
yeah, normally a magus will use they get some stuff that makes it better at defensive casting, like they get bonuses, and you can also trade some of your attack bonus to hit for that. But I don't know if you get those.
Yeah, I lose all but the most. I think I
But I
might
mean,
get
if
the
you're
most
casting a
basic
low
form of
level
that,
spell, it
but
might be an automatic. They're like skill checks. If your bonus is high enough, you auto pass. Unless he has like disruptive or
yeah,
something like that, that can sometimes come up. But
it should be fine. My concentration's +21. So I'll cast defensively, and I will cast something mean because they're mean to me first. God, I want to use that spell, but it's bad. So I have to set up. I'll cast. Knowledge.
do you have
Religion.
knowledge religion?
I need to know what they're immune to. I
Oof.
rolled a 1.
You're not sure. You're not even sure if you believe Silric that they're undead.
um. God damn it! We're just gonna.
You do have a ghost touch weapon though, right?
I do have a ghost touch weapon. I'm just trying to think like if
It's
there's
pretty
any
good.
spells that are actually valuable here to use. I'll just acid splash.
Okay.
Which means I need what, like a 15 to concentrate or something?
Yeah, it's a DC 15
Yeah,
concentration
my
check.
concentrate is 21, so
Yeah,
that's an auto
I think
pass.
even if they have the disruptive feat, you would auto pass that because then it would turn into
Okay.
a DC 20.
So here's the roll in that case. God, did I turn on the right stuff? I think I did. Okay.
Or 19 or whatever. I don't remember what disruptive's penalty is, but it's like 4 or 5.
Haste is on. We're doing deadly aim. We're doing all the things. Go. I got a 20 in there. I see a 20. I confirmed with a 3.
Maybe. Let's go through one at a time here. So this many shot that hits with
Oh,
the acid
27
splash damage.
hits?
27 hits.
Let's go. Okay.
So, and since you have a ghost touch bow, the full damage goes through. 26 hits as well. 28 hits as well. And that actually is a confirmed critical hit.
Let's go.
Is this damage including like Bane or anything dumb that is not supposed to multiply?
Bane is not on, so
Okay, so it's
and there's
all. It looks like
no.
it's all correct.
Yeah, it should be all normal good stuff.
Okay, and then you roll your. Oh, I forgot to do the rapid shot too. Roll your acid splash damage.
Yes. I did already.
Okay, would you roll the acid splash in there?
It's at the very bottom.
Oh, I didn't see it. Okay, cool.
I
needed
could
to
actually
see
add
it.
that somehow, maybe to just the first roll. I don't know. I don't know how to do that.
Okay. Miraculously, it is still up, but just barely.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't spooky undead, I could have cast like a real spell, but it's just gonna do like half damage, right?
Might be able to knock it out before its next turn.
All right, this one over here is going to give Silric a taste of his own medicine, and it's going to spring
Uh-oh.
attack over to
Oh
hit Silric,
no!
and then
Does it still
spring.
provoke an attack against Togbad?
No, it's sprung
Um,
attack, right?
I think it actually does because he has combat reflexes, right?
Yeah, he does.
Yep. So he was thinking he was flat-footed, but yeah, he's actually can attack here because the spring attack only prevents attack opportunities from your
Against
target.
the yeah,
Oh.
yeah. So he'll try to hit it for some damage.
All right.
Let's go.
He's
Talk good.
protecting Silric. Is
Not
Silric considered
safe.
adjacent to Togbad because he has reach?
I don't think so.
Oh,
That's a stretch.
damn. Well, I mean he's big, but yeah, okay.
Well, let me look at the feat, but I'm pretty sure it says specifically
If it says adjacent, then
adjacent, right? It's bodyguard.
Yeah. Yeah, when an adjacent ally is attacked, you can use the attack of opportunity to try to aid in their AC.
It's tough because I feel like the spirit of this ability is supposed to be things that are in reach of you. So I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah,
You can use
alright.
a second attack opportunity as well to give Silric a AC bonus.
Alright, that's what he's gonna do. And then he's gonna try to smack the guy, the undead thingy.
All right, yeah, because I understand by raw it's adjacent, but I feel like rules as intended, it's probably they're assuming you're only gonna have 5-foot reach. Okay, that 26 actually hits, so this thing takes half
Half.
that because it's a magic weapon. Um, and then he can go ahead and roll. I mean, unless he rolls a 1, he's gonna give Silric the aid, right? Because
Yeah.
it's an aid action for that second attack opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Assuming he doesn't roll a 1, Silric gets a +2 bonus to his AC.
Yeah, +2 bonus.
Okay. All right, so this is going to be versus Silric's touch AC, which I believe is
The shield the
only
bonus doesn't matter, but this other thing does matter. Let's see if he hits Silric.
28 versus Silric's touch AC.
All
That's
right,
Probably
good.
so
close.
because
By one.
Silric is the target
Oof.
of the saving shield, Togbad is going to in harm's way and intercept the hit.
Okay. So the damage
So
is
it's going to hit
him.
him
Nice. All right.
instead.
Oh, bad.
Dang, what a hero.
Protects his friends.
Wait, did he just go down?
Well,
Nope.
no, he's going
He
to
just
take the hit.
No, he's gonna
Four-
take
gonna
the
take it.
drain.
Oh.
takes 4 negative energy damage and 7 con drain.
Ooh.
What a hero.
He has the
Fine,
con
He's a
for it.
giant. Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys,
Yeah.
I think you guys have some diamond dust and restoration scrolls and things like that. So.
Yeah, for J. Selena.
For Togbad, I don't know about that.
Oh man, he's doing work.
Togbad's been a
Aw,
loyal
poor-
and trusted friend
Poor
this entire
Togbad.
time.
He's trying so hard.
Don't talk bad about Togbad.
Oh no, I've been wanting him dead.
He
This
never
whole
dreamed
time.
back when
One of
he
these days.
tried haplessly bust out some Shawanti that were captives of Chief Jubek. And he'd get thrown in giant jail and then rescued and travel with these big heroes or these small heroes from his perspective, I guess. But and
Big indeed.
he's trying so hard to earn their respect because he feels like
Yeah.
he owes them their life or his life because they rescued him from giant prison where he had like his feet broken or whatever. All right. So he jumps in the way of that attack and prevents Silver from taking it. And that brings up Pilbow. Pilbow, do you have knowledge religion?
Why, yes, I do.
All right. Would you like to roll it?
Yeah. No, not that button. Roll skill.
There we go. That is enough. You know that these are an advanced wraith called a dread wraith. So some of the things you know about these dread wraiths is that obviously they're incorporeal and they do constitution drain and negative energy. You guys have witnessed that already. You also know that if they kill something, if they manage to drain something down to 0 con or do enough negative energy damage, that they will create a smaller wraith, basically. Like the person they kill rises up as a wraith as well, sort of like a shadow does. Um, in addition, they have life sense and an unnatural aura that makes it so animals aren't have a hard time approaching. It's almost impossible to get if you had an animal companion to get them to attack. Their one major weakness is that they are powerless in natural sunlight.
If only we had natural sunlight.
But you also know that means, for example, if you hit them with a
Daylight.
well, no, the daylight spell doesn't
Daylight
work.
is not natural sunlight.
Oh.
Yeah, but I think
It's
there's
bright light, but it's not natural.
I think there's a spell that counts as natural sunlight, like a high level spell.
Sunburst.
Yeah, sunburst sounds right.
Sunburst is a really good spell to have. It doesn't do impressive damage, but it can blind lots of things, which is pretty useful. But on the occasion that you do run into something that's sun sensitive, it's like insanely deadly to them.
Yeah. You also know, like for example, that one, I think you have like a Searing Light or something that you can do, like that spell
That
works
will work too.
because it gets the d8s or whatever it is that it. Um. So yeah, that's what you know about these.
Okay. Huh. Which spell do I want to use? I'm going to Searing Light, the one on the left.
Do you want to do it there, or would you like to 5-foot step first?
Because you're in
Because
reach.
you're in reach range of it.
Oh. Was it got a 10-foot reach?
Yep, it's got a 10-foot reach. So if you 5-foot step back,
You're
you're fine.
large.
Go ahead and roll versus touch AC then.
Roll ranged.
Okay, that will hit. And like I said, these are vulnerable to sunlight, so you can roll the big dice.
The big dice.
10d8.
Oh yeah, this thing was gonna, after its spring attack, it was gonna go back up here. Okay, that is enough to finish this thing off.
Yay. The light pierces it, and
Yeah,
it
it
like
kind of lets out a shriek as the light
the
burns
shadows
away.
burn away. Yeah.
Yeah, the shadows completely burn away, and there's like an outline of where it was
Nice.
on like the wall behind him. Like you see just scorch marks and like a perfect outline of its shape, but nothing remains of it. All right, Togbad then, right?
Yeah, attack. Attack it. He's no less stronger.
True.
He's gonna power attack.
All right, 2 of those hit.
All right, do some
The
damage.
28 and the 24 both hit. So he's gonna take half of that damage from both of those.
Yep. He does about 25 damage.
Yep. And
That was some easy maths.
yeah, oddly because of the way rounding worked, it probably was 48.
Oh yeah.
But all right, and that brings Silric back up. Only one of these left.
And kick up to him.
Okay. All right. All of those attacks hit. So, but because they're incorporeal, it's gonna be half damage on all of them. So it is still up, but it looks like its form is less substantial than it was before. All right. Rosalina?
Well, I learned my lesson. Retribution didn't really do much.
It did a little bit.
A little, yeah. The other one, can we tell how healthy it is?
It's below half. Silric just hit it
Ugh.
pretty hard.
Yeah.
The flurry of blows. Probably one of those was a defensive kick too, so if you want to increase your AC by 4 if it tries to attack you next round. If it gets to its next round, because Jace also goes before it goes.
Yeah, I guess I'll just misfortunate.
Okay. It's a will save, which it has a pretty good will
26.
save. All right, it makes the
Oh,
saves. No
okay.
misfortune for it.
That's fine. I'll cackle anyway.
In the chat log, does it show you guys sunlight powerlessness and vulnerabilities in that text box? Or is that
No.
hidden?
I don't
I'll
see
see
Not
it.
in the chat log.
Okay, cool. You guys just see the 29 then? Or is that hidden too?
Right.
I see
that's
the
all we
29
see is
and
the
base 10
number.
DC.
Okay. I was just curious, so that's good to know for in the future, especially when you'll be building more
Yeah,
on
if I
huskers
expand
within.
it, I can see the undead incorporeal wisdom and iron will breakdown, but nothing else.
Okay, cool. I was just curious if it had the damage vulnerabilities as like hidden from you guys or not. So it's in there as like a GM note probably, which is how I want it, honestly. Okay. Abrellis.
I think I should throw another firebomb at this square so that there's no whatchamacallit,
Worry
5
about
feet.
splash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll throw my third firebomb. It's crazy because my intellect it's at a +4 modifier, so I got 4 of these things per day, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah. Pretty
Getting
good for just a
this
little, like a
much
single rogue
value.
talent.
Yeah. I was really considering getting the taking the alchemist discovery rogue talent and turning these into like force bombs
Oh yeah.
or smoke bombs.
Get the
Does a
entangling
23
bombs.
hit its touch?
Yes, it does.
All right,
It
bam,
just hits it.
damage.
Okay.
That's my turn.
It is still up. All right, Jace, see if you can do something about this.
Dang. Okay. I will 5-foot step so I can hopefully kind of maybe see it. It's big.
Okay.
And I don't think I need to click the Boots of Haste. And we will Acid Splash attack it.
Okay.
Do I deadly aim? Sure. It seems to not have super high AC.
All right.
I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Yep, the many shot hits. And you can crit it because you got a ghost touch weapon, so that
Yes.
the crit definitely finishes it off.
Let's go. Yay.
Ooh, yay!
All right, and we are out of combat.
God, I love the breakdown of the rolls. I'm always nervous, like, do I have the right things on? And I can check it every time. You know, when you like hover the bonus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I love that too. All right, so now that we're out of combat, you can do your usual pass the Sahedron around to heal everybody up to full,
We do, but
minus
we
the
need
fact that there's
to.
con damage or con
Yeah, there's
drain.
con drain on some people.
And there's also a room here that has some stuff you can look at.
I'm gonna, after thanking Togbad for intercepting that hit from Silric, I will start looking around the room, try and find anything.
Well, the most obvious thing you see is this very awesome looking scimitar.
A
An exquisite,
Scimitar?
yeah, an exquisite looking scimitar.
Is an
Um,
Scimitar.
and there is the other ones just look like they have pale white ingots, which you guys would know as enubrix, which is what uh, the gluttony shard was made out of.
Hmm.
And yeah, so there's 38 ingots in total of enubrix, and each one of them would be worth 50 gold pieces apiece. The scimitar, anybody else would just about anybody else in this party except for Togbad and Silric can cast detect magic and would be able to tell you that it is a magic scimitar. So if somebody would like to, they may
What
roll
are
a
its
spellcraft
properties?
check on it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Is it a ghost touch scimitar?
Um, it is in fact a ghost touch scimitar.
Classic.
Um,
Well, dang.
this is called a ghost iron scimitar. Um, it is a +2 dancing keen ghost touch enubrix scimitar.
Well, that's pretty cool.
What's dancing do again?
It fights on its own.
Yeah, you can have it animate to fight on its own, I believe is what
Oh.
that does.
Yeah, I don't get dancing on my arcane pool. I
Yeah, as a
lose it.
standard action, a dancing weapon can be loosed to attack on its own. It fights for 4 rounds using the base attack bonus of the one who loosed it and then drops. while it's dancing, it cannot make cannot make attack opportunity, and the activating character is not considered armed with the weapon. However, you can just pull a different weapon out afterwards,
So
right?
wait, can it flank?
The weapon is considered wielded or attended by the activating character for all maneuvers and effects that target items. While dancing, it shares the same space as the activating character and can attack adjacent foes.
So it
Um,
can't flank. It doesn't flank.
Oh, it can't. It has to be in the same
yeah, the
square.
dancing weapon accompanies the activating character everywhere, whether you move by physical or magical means.
Okay.
Um, if you have an unoccupied hand, you can grasp it while it is attacking on its own as a free action. When so retrieved, the weapon can't dance again for 4 rounds. Can only be placed on melee weapons. Um, so yeah, I don't think it gets to do attack opportunities, but so yeah, it doesn't count really for
Hey, if
flank.
it's wielded by me, does it get sneak attack?
I don't think it does.
That'd be
But
hilarious.
yeah, I think it just like it just says it gets your base attack bonus. It doesn't say anything. I don't think it even gets like your strength or dex to hit or to damage as well, or to hit for that matter. I think it just does its whatever its base number is. So should be. I mean, it'd still be a keen +2 weapon with Ghost Touch.
Yeah.
And then
I could still wield it too if we
I'd say
find
I
more
think
ghost touchy things.
probably Abrellis is the only one. Maybe Pilbow.
and then the Anubrix makes it so. Okay, so the Anubrix is interesting too because Um, so Nubrix has a downside and an upside. The downside is it does damage as if it were one size category smaller than its actual size. So this is a scimitar that does a D4 of damage. Um, However, it ignores all armor or shield bonuses granted by iron or steel armor or shields.
That's pretty
So
good.
it goes through
That's
anything metal.
pretty good. If you're trying to like get some
It
crits and
cannot
most of your
damage these
damage is
materials at
sneak attack
all,
wise.
and by extension cannot harm iron golems or similar creatures. So it's
Hmm.
kind of bad against all the constructs, and Shin has a ton of constructs, so it's like kind of interesting because it's a really powerful item that's not very useful in this AP and this part of the AP at
Hmm.
least. Um, but could be really useful if we ever play if you put it on your character sheet and you save that character sheet, and then I run a campaign sometime where I'm like, all right, pull out some level 15 plus character from a different campaign. We're gonna run an epilogue style campaign or something, right? And then you're like, well, I have this from Shattered Star,
Oh, I'm playing Wiz Pops.
right?
I have the freaking the mask.
So, and yeah, I think it has a pretty high value as well, or is it an
Oh, it
artifact?
has to.
No, no, it has a high value. It's worth 162,000 gold.
That sounds pretty good.
That's a bit.
Well, if nobody objects, I'll take it.
It
And
is
that's
not a bow, so I don't want it.
Technically, you could have ran over and like picked it up and used it mid combat against
Yeah.
these wraiths, and it would have been like effective, I
If you're
guess.
like,
But
I look around the room
Would have been
for a
pretty
weapon.
decent. Would have
yeah,
been better than my normal weapons. Even
I
though
think
I can't
only
whatchamacallit.
the only way you could really know like to do that mid combat is if you had something like Arcane Sight going, and then you can just immediately like look over and be like, oh, I know what that is.
Actually, my chance to hit with this isn't very good, but all it uses is my base attack bonus, right? If it's dancing.
If it's in dancing mode, yeah, it just
Yeah,
uses your
we'll
base
just do
attack
that.
bonus.
Because this isn't a light weapon. Scimitars aren't light.
Right. And then, like I said, it's a +2.
Yeah.
They might have a weapon that I can drop into the loot sheet for, technically, I think. Let me see if it's in.
Is it in the loot sheet?
Not right now, but I might be able to throw it in there. Let me see if it's in.
Wayfinder of infinite doors. Wait, isn't that all of our wayfinders?
Everybody got
Yeah,
one,
we
so
should each
somebody
have one.
somebody
Yeah.
forgot to grab it off the loot sheet, probably. Um, see.
This is the one that does the whatchamacallit.
Okay, no, they don't have the. Looks like it's not in the. So I'd have to manually make it because they don't have it in the compendium for artifacts. They have the Sahedron in there, but they did not have this one. All right. But yeah, I can put the description for it in the in chat for you if you'd like as well.
It's a really good weapon, like really good.
Yeah.
And I could even improve it if we had more campaign after this.
Now I need to not have some of this text is spoilers, so I can't give you all of it. Let's see.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, and then like I said, there's a bunch of the ingots of this metal as well. So assuming you throw that all in the portable hole.
Actually, if Togbad were medium sized, this would be great for him.
Yeah, he's running into the same problem that like people playing like halflings, like halfling barbarians and paladins and things like that. They're like, oh man, all this medium sized weapons. Except he's in the opposite end.
Yeah.
All right. The next one you would need the
Oh, are we gonna do anything about the two people with con drain?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
Does the Sahedron take
No.
It can't do that.
Does restoration work?
Yes, that does.
Okay. Let
That
me see
will
how many
remove
charges
all
I
the
have.
drain from one ability.
We need dust though, right?
It's only 100.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
and
expensive version of the spell is 1,000 to remove a negative level, but we don't have any negative
I
levels.
I have a wand of restoration.
Oh, great! You can use it on Jason Togbad.
Yeah, I
I
think
also
we
have a
got like
shitload
a.
of dust.
I think there was
as
a wand
well.
of restoration that was given to you guys in
Yeah, Pilbow has it.
one of these books. Yeah, there's not a lot of charges on it, but. Oh, I need to scroll further down. Okay, the next one is. Let's see. God, I hate how. I hate how when you're on the SRD and it just likes to just give you more tabs. Like, hey, you want some more of these tabs? Uh, the next one's going to be the opposite of envy.
That is. Fuck. What is it? Envy is that's the anti-magic one. So whatever one is no qual on this one. It's the.
It's
Not
either
seal.
generosity or
I think it's generosity.
humility
No, it's not those.
or charity. It could be
It's
charity.
charity. I think it's charity.
Yeah, it's either charity or generosity. I can't.
I
It's
think it's
hard because
charity.
one of those is the opposite of jealousy. I think, right? Or no, that is envy. What am I talking about? The opposite of
Yeah.
greed. One of them is the opposite of greed.
Greed is generosity.
Yeah, so this one is
Charity is
charity.
the opposite of envy.
Okay. So the AC bonus,
Yep.
which will be a +8 insight bonus to AC and dimensional anchor.
Hand me the Sahedron, and I'll set it to it. And then, since I usually roll high initiative anyways, it's useful if I have it initially, so that I can pass it to somebody who needs it.
On the first round, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Whoops, the other one's tokens all here.
When so yeah, Pilbow does that.
I guess
Both
technically
the cons are restored. Thank you, Pilbow.
Yes, thank you. Although now my field has a 0 in it, and I want it to not.
Then I'll set it to charity.
Just make sure I'm configuring this to go to the right place. Okay, should be loading into this other map
Okey doke.
Yay!
eventually. While it's loading, I will read the description of this room.
Is it hilarious?
Nah. The room's kind of neat, actually.
Mm.
The walls here gleam with sheets of semi-transparent green metal plates, which you might know as no-qual. Arms and armor forged from the same green metal are displayed on short pedestals throughout the room. And you also see these
Oh,
large,
hero.
crystalline-looking creatures who, surprise, surprise, move to attack.
Crystalline looking creatures, so not
What?
metal.
Yes, they look like they're made out of some sort of crystal.
So
Right?
the dancing sword could attack them.
Yes. And let me roll their initiative.
It'd help if we were on the map, but yeah.
You are on the map.
Our
You should be.
character tokens we cannot see.
Oh,
I
you
think
can't
you
see
put
there?
them there before or after we got here or something.
Okay, let me delete them and re-put them on.
Woo.
You might have to re-roll your initiative, though, or if you
Yeah, I'll
already
wait
did.
till I see me. Okay.
Oh.
Or I can...
We see him now.
Yeah. I mean, you could change it up to whatever you previously rolled if you'd like.
No, it's fine.
I roll 16.07. Looks like it got it.
Okay. And I see everybody on the tracker. You guys can all see your tokens now, right?
Where are
Yeah.
these guys smoking that they're puffing out orange smoke?
You
Some
might find
oranges,
out.
obviously.
You might find out soon. Uh,
You ever smoked an orange?
all right. We are in round 1. Rosalina actually won the initiative.
She
so
did.
Whoa.
If you
Fast
have
rat.
knowledge planes, you may roll so.
This
Does it say
site
Zadurium
too.
under? Oh, that's because you're looking at it. I was like, what? Why does it say Zadurium underneath this? Like Zadurium's playing the crystal thing.
Oh yeah, I was hovering it or something.
Yeah, you were just
Look at
looking at
it, the
it.
picture.
Okay, you know that these are Elder Crystallisis, which are a kind of a they're like a variant Earth Elemental. That cloud that's coming from them, you know that they can every few rounds they can like basically shoot out a cloud around them that can petrify you. Um, it turns things into crystals.
Oh, not stone?
It's effectively like stone shape, they being turned to stone, but yeah, but crystallized.
'Cause didn't I take? Yeah, I took stone to flesh specifically at the level up.
And they're immune to any natural or supernatural effects from the Earth subtype. All spells of the Earth descriptor, and are also immune to disintegration. So don't hit them with a disintegrate.
Damn, they're onto me.
What did you say they were?
Do I know if
Crystallisis.
they
I'll put it
have
in chat.
good save? Like will saves? Probably not.
Are they mindful? They're like elementals, we heard, right?
I'm
They
not talking about a mind affecting a spell, but just will save in general. Do I know that?
yeah, you don't think that they have particularly strong like will saves,
Okay.
but yeah, they're elementals. They have DR dash like a normal elemental, Earth elemental would, of their like level. But
I hate Dr. Dash.
yeah, Doctor Dash.
Restoration doesn't remove petrification, does it?
Nope.
But stone to flesh would work, right?
Yeah, but you only have one,
Yes.
like, and there's 2
Oh,
elementals.
no.
and then-
I have 0.
Oh, okay. Well, we
But he
have.
can
We'd have to
prepare-
rest.
He can prepare it though.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take like a gamble. I guess. It's flat-footed, so it won't provoke.
Yeah, it only has a 10-foot reach anyway.
Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. Why not? I'm gonna have some fun.
Beat it up.
This is my fun. All right, I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna cast plane shift, and I'm gonna plane shift it to hell.
Yay! Make it go bye-bye.
Before you do that, you
Oh,
would
no.
know that the room.
The room is protected.
You
yeah.
know that
Oh,
this
that's
whole
right, I can't do
structure
this.
is
Right, I'm
unless you're
still in
sending him
here.
to a plane that is like
Send him
aligned.
to the ethereal plane.
Yeah, you could send him to the ethereal plane, or you could send him to like the shadow plane, one of those planes that overlaps with the material plane. That's the only way that plane shift will work.
Send him to the shadow
Would they
realm.
would they be able to easily come back though?
No, they would not.
Okay. Then
So,
yeah.
yeah, you can make him ethereal, and like if you have see invisibility, you could see him wandering around,
That's
and
what I like.
he wouldn't even be able to leave the room because
Let's
the
do it.
walls count as a wall of force as well. All right.
If he's in the ethereal realm, he can't attack us unless
No, he can't attack you unless he has like
Okay.
ghost touch or something.
Ethereal sounds fun. Let's do
I
that.
say,
It's
I
no,
could-
unless he has like a force effect himself or something. But
Oh yeah,
he doesn't.
ghost
The
touch is
shadow realm,
incorporeal,
Jimbo.
not ethereal. I always get those confused.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right, so you gotta hit him with
it is
You have to hit him
DC
with a
25.
touch attack first versus flat-footed touch AC.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know
Unless
if
he
this thing is
has-
configured for my combat, so I'm just gonna manually roll.
There's a tab that just says melee attack under.
I really hope this
Combat.
works.
Yeah,
I
but
do
I
too,
didn't
this is
fill out
funny.
my whole sheet. Melee touch attack.
Yeah, I don't blame you for not. It's like late in the. We switched over to here over
Ooh,
halfway
it's
through the
slow,
campaign.
Kinda
but
14 hit it.
he's big.
He's big, and it's versus flat-footed touch AC. So
Uh-huh.
I believe you are. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
You hit his. So he needs to roll a will save, right?
Yeah.
All right,
25.
let's try it. He gets
Oh,
24.
Oh, he did it.
Phobos!
Off he goes. He is now ethereal. So anybody who has see invisibility up can see him still, like kind of looking ghostly. But yeah, he is not able to interact with you now. He's effectively defeated. All right, Abrellis.
Yay. Hey, can my ghost touch scimitar attack him?
No,
No.
No.
Oh,
ghost touch
okay.
is
You
incorporeal.
need a force weapon to hit him.
That would be funny. Just hit him while he can't hit me.
He can't
Yeah.
back.
No, if he was incorporeal, then maybe yeah.
Why'd
Well,
you
I
send him
think
to the
I can sneak
incorporeal
attack.
plane?
I think I can sneak attack these things. I'm gonna move over here.
No, they're elementals. So
No.
you can't sneak attack them.
Let's see. Oh, it goes right after me. I don't think I want to attack it and then it go right after me. I'm gonna hold my action until after Tog Bad. Alright, no. It's the bottom one that goes next.
It's gonna go
Okay, yeah, then we can
next,
do this.
yeah.
Alright, no. I am gonna attack it. I'm gonna go over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna have my dancing scimitar out with me, attacking with me, and we're both gonna try to hit it.
Okay.
So I can't sneak attack this thing, is what you said.
Correct. It's immune
Alright, well it's gonna
per elemental traits. Like I
get
said,
attacked.
this is basically just an earth elemental but it's a special type of earth elemental. Okay, that does hit. So
And
it's
then
gonna
the
take
scimitar attack.
some of that gets reduced because it has Doctor Dash.
And it
as
just
Sigaran
uses
calls it.
my base attack, right? Plus the 2.
I don't even think you're a real doctor, Doctor Dash.
Where's my melee attack? Should just use this plus 2 then.
Hey,
Hey, it's a natural 20.
immune to crits, but it hits. So
So
I'll do a
the
D4 plus 2, I think. Because I don't think it's any of the other bonuses, just whatever the weapon would have had if it's in dancing mode. Although, doesn't it take a
damage.
standard action to enter it into dancing mode?
Oh, does it? I don't know. I thought it was just like a command that does it. I've
think-
never used a dancing weapon before.
As a standard, yeah, it takes a standard action, and then
Okay, I guess it's not. It's sheathed.
okay. Now, once you activate it with a standard action, then it does its free attacks
Yeah.
for 4 rounds.
Oh, I just hit it once then. That's my turn.
Jace.
Yeah, I'm just gonna attack it, I think. I'll 5-foot step here. See if I'm in point blank, yes. And just a little acid splash full round, nothing. Oh, I could use a different spell. I'll cast Snowball as my spelly spell.
Okay.
Attack. Hey, no haste. Yes, deadly aim. Full.
Okay. That first attack does hit with the snowball and the mini shot.
Okay, let me cast that.
And the
Attack
35
roll
hits
dice
as well.
+1.
But the other 2
No,
attacks miss.
damage bonus 1. Here we go. From point blank, it should have. It's gonna roll the attack. Ignore the attack. Just take the damage.
Okay.
5d6 +1. And I guess it has to make a fort save or be staggered, but it probably doesn't affect it or something.
No, I think it could be affected.
It's
It
DC
rolled
16, so
rolled pretty well though.
it'd have to roll a 1.
Okay, but it does take that damage, and you get to go through that DR dash with cluster shots.
Yep.
So only the first attack gets affected by its DR. It is still up though, so
That's fine. We have Silric and others.
and that brings up Togbad now.
Talk bad. Move him over here so that I am adjacent. Too much. There we go.
Okay.
And then he's going to attack. Uno power attack. Oh, does he? Oh, I didn't give him his extra skills. Not like he uses them. A 19.
Okay, he hits,
Bam. 24.
and not all the damage goes through because of its DR dash, but he still does a significant amount of damage.
Yep, that's his turn.
Okay. On its turn, the first thing it's going to do is going to exude that orange gas that you see there, and I need
Oh no.
Abrellis and Togbad to roll fortitude saves, and
Oh.
the cloud
Fortitude
extends out
saves.
10 feet away from it.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh no, we're like in a perfect cone. It was really
No,
scary.
it just shoots it out in a radius 10 feet around it,
Whew.
All right, here's fortitude.
so it's basically a 15-foot radius because it includes itself within that.
Ah, the 20s, they don't stop.
All right, that's a clutch nat 20 there, and then Togbad
Talk bad.
gets
Not so great. But he has
yeah,
a
but he's
better
still
fortitude
fine
save.
because his fortitude save bonus is a little bit higher. All right. He doesn't have as good a cloak as you do, does he?
No, but my cloak isn't that impressive anyway.
Oh. All right.
Well, Togbad has ward on him as well. Oh,
cloak
I think we
looks
already
30.
determined it wasn't going to give him a bonus. Anyways.
Okay. All right. So Silric, you see that cloud is lingering. It's still around him. So keep that in mind. What would you like to do?
I'm still gonna flying kick in, so
Okay. As you enter the cloud, I need you to roll a fortitude save.
Okay.
Okay, you're fine.
Flying kick.
I don't even think it's attack or opportunity because you're coming in behind Umbrella, so you have cover. So even though it has 10 for reach. All right, 28 misses, but the 36 hits. It's immune to crits, but that 20 obviously hits, and you have pummeling strikes, so that goes through. 31 hits, I think. Let me double check. Yeah, 31 hits, and 27 misses. So it is still barely up, but it is up. Pilbow.
Um. I don't really know what I'm gonna do here. I was hoping Sork would kill it.
Yeah, it looks like it's just barely standing up. Like
You could channel
you
negative
can see
energy.
cracks running throughout its entire structure.
No,
My
I'm
channel
serious.
does decent damage now.
You could channel, and we'll just
You
heal with the
could. We'll just heal
Seaheedron
it back
after.
up.
Yeah.
That is true, technically. You could channel, hit everybody, and be like, it's fine," and then pass it around. These are just elementals, so they would take the damage.
Yep, they're living
They
things.
are living things. But yeah, this one over here would technically have had its turn, so it's moving around in the ethereal plane,
Okay.
shooting
Well,
out ethereal gas.
I don't know if I can even get to a spot where I can hit it.
Does anybody have see invisibility up right now, actually?
I don't.
I know Jace sometimes does, but I don't know if he has it up right
My
now.
perception is just so good, I
Can't
can
even
see
get into
invisible
melee range.
things.
Yeah, I don't think that helps with ethereal, but
Yeah, I don't
the see
remember
invisibility
Pluto.
does.
I'm just going to delay.
Okay. Rosalina, you're up again now then.
Oh, well,
Has it been 30 minutes since we fought something invisible?
I mean, I don't know if you guys have fought anything invisible.
a lot of people are gonna go before it.
Yes. And it does look, like I said, you can see like cracks running throughout its entire structure. It looks like it's barely holding itself together.
Yeah. Oh, I'll just, misfortunate, I guess.
Okay. Just in case somehow it doesn't die.
Yeah, they all miss. They roll ones.
All right, has misfortune. These
The
things do not have good
ethereal
will
one
saves.
figures out a way to get back.
I don't think it has any way to get out of there. Like it
I
doesn't
mean,
have...
there might be an ethereal wizard on the other side who's like, "Oh, really now?" I counter
thing is,
that.
too,
Yeah.
So like I said, the anti, like the thing that's blocking all the teleportation, these walls also count as walls of force. So he actually is,
I got you.
he can't even though he's ethereal, normally when you're ethereal you can like fly through walls, but he
Oh,
can't
he
even do that.
can't.
He's
stuck.
literally stuck,
Oh no!
unable
Don't
to
kill his
interact with
friend. He'll
anything.
be all alone. Oh no!
Yeah, he's just trapped here.
I was gonna at least send him to hell, but
Now you do
hey.
know that the spirit of Shin's what's powering this structure, so probably that wall of force effect and the
Oh,
anti-teleportation
we can
stuff.
free him.
Yeah, if you
Okay.
defeat Shin, it'll still be on the ethereal plane and probably not away, but it can at least wander around and terrorize somebody who uses
What is its
ethereal jaunt.
commands? Just kill everything? I don't know.
Some other adventure parting will encounter the ethereal earth elemental.
He's
and be
gonna
like,
show up.
How the hell did this thing
He's
get?
gonna show up in like
Right.
one of that, like the epilogue campaign I was talking about, while Zidurian's playing Whiz Pops, and he's gonna show up right when Whiz Pops ether steps. And he's just gonna come out alone and be like, "Surprise, motherfucker!" He's gonna show up next to him and turn Whiz
Oh
Pops into a
no.
crystal.
Oh shit! Watch out, Wiz Pops. There's enemies on the
Yeah,
other
that
side.
would be pretty awful.
Yeah.
It could legitimately happen.
It's a
Yeah.
story that's more ham-fisted than the Banshee and the
Yeah, yeah. It would be like,
pyramid.
why? How is this here? And it'd be like, well, I'll tell you. Here's the long backstory of this crystallese that's on the ethereal plane, and
Right.
then Rosalina plane shifted it to to the ethereal plane, and he's wandered the ethereal plane ever since. Anyway, Abrellis, maybe you can finish this thing off. It is
Oh, it's my
almost
turn?
dead. Yes.
Yes, I'm going to take my full round on it. Full round with no sneak attack. I got a 1.
Oof. Well, the 31 hits.
Hit.
So there's that.
Yes.
But yeah, it is still up because
Alright, Jace.
DR.
Just shoot some arrows into it.
All right, Jace. The ethereal one wanders around some more. I don't know if anybody can see it. It's going over and like swinging
No.
at Jace, but it can't actually interact with him.
Yep, I'll attack.
It might be confused, yeah.
No deadly aim because I've clustered shots. It should
As
be
much
okay,
as a
I hope.
construct can
Okay.
be confused.
Yeah, it does have cover, so probably a
And
good idea.
acid splash as the spell.
Okay.
Oof.
Well, you do hit with one of those attacks at least,
DR dash.
but only like one of the damage goes through because DR dash.
Dang, so its AC is between 30 and 34.
Well, it had cover from because you're
Oh
firing
yeah,
through
plus
Togbad and
4.
Umbrella,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, I'll 5
all
foot
right.
step to
Maybe
try and maybe
Togbad
get
can
better
finish it
angle,
off.
but
Maybe.
I believe in you, Togbad.
Yep, he's going to full round. What was that?
That was me rolling for a duration.
Oh, okay.
I wish I
Yep,
could have made that a
Morningstar.
pirate roll or
Power
something.
attack. Full attack. You got a 30.
The 30 hits because he
Bam.
doesn't have to get the cover. Is that enough to finish? That is enough to finish this thing off. Togbad gets the killing blow.
He did it.
good job,
The
Togbad.
hero. Yeah, I pat him on the back.
I congratulate
Alright.
Rosalina on a clever move.
Yeah, that was pretty snazzy too.
Yeah, just anybody who
I
can
think
see
I heard
invisibility
that
still
rock
wandering around.
scream out in terror as it ceased to exist.
You banished it to the shadow realm. Where the
Oh, it
Yeah.
still
ethereal-
exists. It just exists somewhere else.
It can see you. Actually, it is kind of the ethereal is kind of shadowy. Like it's sort of. I think it's described as being sort of like when Frodo puts the ring on in Lord of
Yeah.
the Rings. Like
Yeah.
he can see
Colors are
everything.
muted and
Mhm.
weird
You
stuff.
can see everything, but everything looks. It's all like like distorted and like black and white, and yeah, everything's all fuzzy. So yeah, what you see now that there aren't these creatures harassing you are uh, about 100 pounds of raw noqual in the form of the metal plates hanging on the walls. There's also a magic suit of noqual armor,
Ooh.
a couple, 3 suits of non-magical noqual armor, but they are masterwork. I think all noqual items are masterwork by default, kind of like
Yeah.
mithril. And
Magic
you
no
would know that
qual.
this is a +1 no qual full plate.
Nice.
So no qual is kind of like it's a mixed bag in a sense because it can protect you from spells, but it also hinders your own spell casting as well. So usually these are best put on like a non-spell casting barbarian. They give you let's see, I think, what does it say here? I think it's also a resistance against, so actually not super useful because it's a resistance bonus. But it's also super light like Mithril, so the armor check penalties are reduced, and it counts as one thing lower. So this counts as medium armor instead of heavy armor, if you're wearing it. And it gives you spell failure chance. I guess it's fine if you're doing. Oh no, it counts. It's 20% spell failure against all magic, regardless of where they came from. So if Pilbow tried to wear this, it'd give him 20% spell failure, which is unusual,
Yeah.
but yeah, but it gives you a resistance bonus against spell-like abilities. So
Well, I don't think any of us uses whatchamacallit, full plate. I would give it to
Nope.
Togbad if he were sized for it.
yeah, there's also several non-magical weapons as well made out of no qual. 12 of them. It doesn't specify what type of weapons they are. So I guess take your pick. If there's like a no qual, a
Take a
non-magical
short
no
sword.
qual master weapon that you want, then I'll say it's there.
Yeah, a short sword.
Assuming it's not something absurd. A short sword, I'd say, is probably there.
Yep, I take that.
So yeah, it's a masterwork. It also gets an +1 enhancement bonus for damage rolls against constructs and undead, though.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not too bad for a non-magical item because it
Yep.
effectively is a +1 in a lot of sense because it's against the right opponents.
What about arrows tipped with no qual?
Sure, there's a quiver of 20 no qual arrows.
Sweet, I'll take that. I'm always on the hunt for arrows. As long as using the arrows doesn't inhibit my spell casting.
Nope, armor would, but if it's a weapon, you're fine.
Okay.
I remember Araxi had a no qual dagger actually.
Yeah.
I can't remember if she enchanted it. I don't think so. I think it was just a regular no qual dagger. I had a collection of daggers because it was also she worshipped what was the name of it? It's the
The
one like
portal god.
yeah, the portal and teleportation god, Alceta. And Alceta's favorite weapon was a dagger. Even though she Varaxi barely used daggers because she was terrible at them at using them. All right, but yeah, other than that, it's all that's all you find in here. There's just tons of no qual
All right. Well, I mean, we could toss the fucking
into
full
the
plate
portable
into the
hole.
portable hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this is like kind of like a crafter's dream, all these materials.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe my after the dungeon stuff will be I'll take some of these materials and craft weapons and gear with them.
I'll say there's one other thing you see in here as well, is that you do see plans of what look like crafting diagrams for a golem. So it looks like maybe Emperor Shin was
Ooh.
going to use this to make a no qual golem, but either never got around to it or perhaps didn't even have enough no qual to do it.
All right, put that in
Well,
the
you do think actually there's enough
portable hole
here.
too.
If he melted down all these no qual like armor and weapons, he would definitely have enough. So he probably just didn't have the time to do it, or got distracted because he was building the Sahedron or whatever. Like perhaps there's another
Or he made
world,
one and this is number 2.
made one, and you just haven't ran into it yet.
Yeah, maybe.
Possible. No qual demon or no qual golems are one of the most powerful golem types in existence.
Well, because it's like especially resistant to magic,
Yeah, like
probably.
golems are already normally immune to magic. A no qual one's like super immune to magic, I guess. Like just being around one makes it hard to cast spells, probably. Like hinders it.
Yep. All right. We'll put the plans in the portable hole,
All right.
and then all right, let's set it to the. Is this the last room? Have we set it to the all 7 yet?
Actually, in this room, spell casting's hindered, but unless you're standing, well, you cast the plane shift from over here and then went over and touched, so you're fine. If you step outside of here and try to do close to the walls where all these were hanging, it actually requires a
Oh, because of the no qual. Yeah.
it requires a DC 30 concentration check,
Oh, yeah.
which you probably would have made anyway. But like I said, that only applies. it specifically doesn't apply when you're standing within the Sahedron itself.
Yeah,
So
I cast my spell and
you
then
cast
ran
it, then
forward.
moved up and touched.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
I was just
didn't
like,
come
this
up here.
fucker's flat-footed. This is like do or die.
Yeah, luckily
Yeah,
I was
or
just like
do or
in the
be
Sahedron the
petrified,
whole
more
time
like.
too,
Yeah.
so I didn't break anything.
All right, so the next one is the kindness, the opposite of wrath, the kindness
Yep.
mode.
Uh-oh. Get ready,
If
everybody.
anybody's hurt, we heal up and stuff.
Yep. Pass the thing around.
And then kindness is going to be the bonus on weapon damage rolls.
I'll set it to kindness.
So it's gonna be wrath.
Yep.
Okay.
All
Anything
right.
I want to do before we go?
Get ready for lots of damage, fireballs and
Do
stuff
you
like
want
that.
a greater invis?
I do. Give me the greater invis.
Here's your greater invis.
I like that.
Silver should have his mage armor.
Let me get you guys' tokens onto the Sahedron here.
You know what? I'm gonna greater
All right,
invis
is there a
myself
way-
too.
Is there like a shift ping on this?
That's
I
a
don't
good
know. You guys
idea.
are over to the right. I don't know a good way that if there's like a shift.
I think
ping
it got all
equivalent.
of us.
Yeah, I got you over here. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if there was a way I could like move everyone's
hey,
camera
look!
over here.
It's the Iron Giant.
Yeah, there is an iron.
If you say something in chat as a character, it brings
Oh
everyone
yeah, it
over
does
to
do
that
that.
character.
So I could select
no.
Togbad and be like, "Yo," and then
Yeah.
it'll pull you guys over here.
Little chat bubbles.
I forgot about that. Okay, so this room obviously has a giant metal thing. Let me make sure if he's in the right spot. Actually.
He's a giant metal concierge. He's here to,
Yeah, it actually it's supposed to look like Shin, kind of, but made of metal. And 15
but with
feet
more
tall.
muscles.
Yeah.
And good looking.
Its hands end in Sahedron-shaped discs.
Ooh. So he's got
Um,
like stars for hands.
yes. And
Neat.
then yeah, so this room has an orange glow filtering through a thick, pervasive mist that hangs heavy in this chamber. Without warning, the vapor condenses and turns into a slippery, pale blue rime that coats everything in the room for several seconds before again vaporizing to mist. So it's like shifting between hot and cold. The silver walls seem to throb with orange or blue light each time the coloration changes. And there is a black crystal shelf to the west that holds a stack of silvery bars.
Well then. This is going to be awkward to fight on. Is it menacing us?
So in alternating rounds,
Wait,
the
why is it
environment of the
awkward to
room
fight?
changes drastically to reflect its guardian's attunement to fire or cold. So right now, the whole room, like you see this thing as you first show up, and we'll be rolling initiative shortly, but you only see it for a minute because all the air turns into a fog.
Damn it.
So there is fog right now in the entire room. So everyone can roll initiative.
And I don't know if you heard earlier, but I did make myself invisible as well, Pluto.
Okay. I don't think this token stats are correct. Let me roll the Hero Lab thing up. That'll be the nice thing also. Doing the homebrew game, all the stats will be right because
You made them.
I made them, yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. This Hero Lab's one, right? I'll just roll from Hero Lab. Oh, its hit points are right though, at least. Oh, it's because I went in and gave him gave it temporary hit points to make the health correct. Okay. All right. So Silric, you know that this you saw the golem up ahead of you. You can't see it right now because there's fog, but you know that it's mere 10 feet away from you, or 15 feet away from you. Like you know it's there.
Okay. Can I attempt a spring attack?
Yep, you could do that or flying kick, either way.
I'm gonna do a spring attack.
Okay. Okay. That will miss, unfortunately. Wait. Yeah, no, it'll miss. Even versus flat-footed. Most of this thing's ACs actually applies while flat-footed. All right, and then you move away from it. Okay,
Yep.
and it does not take attack opportunity on you because it's spring attack, so it cannot. All right, Umbrella, same thing. You know it's there. You just can't see it at this moment, at this exact moment.
I can't see it, or I just can't see it well.
You can't see it at all because there's a fog cloud in the entire room, so you can only see 5 feet away from you.
But if I attack it, I'll still get my blind fight bonus.
Yeah, you still get blind fight. You'll actually get sneak attack as long as if you move up next to it, because at that point it'll only have 20% concealment, and Unchained Rogue can do
Yes.
its sneak attack and partial concealment.
All right, you bastard. Let's go. I move up.
And this does look it's made of metal, so you know that the Scimitar is useless against it.
I will not use the Scimitar against it, but I am using the thing in kindness mode.
Okay, so you get a +10 to your, or +8. Yeah, +8 insight bonus on.
I think it's actually just a +4 bonus on damage.
Yes, but it's doubled.
Oh, in this room. Oh, hot
Mm-hmm.
damn.
In this room, it's doubled to a
I
+8.
forgot that they double in these rooms.
Yep. If it's
Well, I
attuned to
hope
the
I hit
same
it.
element.
All right, single attack. Yar.
Okay. Roll me some concealment.
All right. I also didn't add the +8 damage in there, so it's, add the +8.
Okay, yep. And you said
There's
you
the
have blind
first
fight,
roll.
so
I think I got it.
you got it though. Okay. And because it's a +4 weapon, it counts as adamantine for
Yes.
purposes of overcoming DR. So all of that damage goes through.
And I'm gonna debilitate it if I can with minus attack and minus armor.
Okay.
And then I'll get my offensive defense.
Let me put that on the Hero Lab sheet,
So
actually.
I did 50 damage to it, basically. Not bad. I feel like I'm useful in this fight.
Yeah, there's been a couple
Nice.
where it's like against oozes and stuff. You're like, what the fuck? What do I even do? All right, so disoriented and bewildered.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Those
my
are
turn.
both on it right now. Then.
Oh man, Togbad rolled real bad.
Yeah, I did. A 1. It's all right. Rosalina, so you, like everyone else, you cannot see this thing right now, but you know it's there because just
Yeah.
before we rolled initiative, like the fog came in.
Yeah, that's blah, 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 blah. And that thing looked all metally and stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
If you have knowledge arcana, you can actually roll that. Say you saw it just before the fog, before this. It's actually steam, really. It's like it's super warm in here right now too. Like you're in a
Ew.
sauna. Ooh, okay. You know that this is a variant iron golem. Uh, it's imbued with Scimitar, which is the same thing that this room is in, which is Scimitar is a metal that can alternate between hot and cold. So yeah, it has Iron Golem traits. So it's immune to magic. It has some special interactions with certain spells. So, but yeah, the main thing is that it is a. Let's see. So like if you hit it with a spell that would do electricity damage, it's slowed. If you hit something that does fire damage, it heals it, and they're also affected by rust attacks, such as like spell
Yeah.
resting grass. But most magic they're immune to if it allows for SR.
Yeah.
And then normal construct traits.
Let me look at my notes here, because like I don't think I fortuned anybody today. I don't think so. It doesn't say I did.
I don't think you did either.
Yeah. I don't want to waste my fortune on Jace, because I want him to be able to use that. I don't know if we're gonna rest or not before any big bad bosses. So I'm gonna go ahead and just make Tog bad fortunate.
Okay. Togbad has
Since
fortune.
I can see him ish.
Yes. You can see him in the Steam.
Okay.
Okay. Togbad has fortune for a while.
Yeah. 3 rounds. Yeah.
Okay.
He also has a ward, and I realized the ward is a +4 to resistance as well. Saves. Resistance from the saves.
So he gets a little bit because he only has a cloak of resistance +2.
Yeah.
So the ward would increase it by 2 then.
+4 is good.
Yeah.
All right. Pilbow. So this is a non-magical fog. Basically, it's steam from the moisture in the air.
Okay. Steam from moisture in the air.
Being caused by the Scimitar, moving back and forth between heat and cold. So you know this fog is probably only temporary. It's going to condense back into an ice, basically, which is what it was when you first got in here.
What bonus type is fortune?
Fortune is not a bonus type at all. It just makes you
Yeah.
reroll. You roll twice and take the higher.
Okay. It said this is immune to magic.
Yep, unless you hit it with
Except lightning.
if you hit it with lightning or fire spells, although don't hit with fire because it's healed by that, or rust spells that cause rust.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can also hit it with stuff that
SR no
SR
spells.
no. So like if you cast pit on it, it could potentially fall into a pit.
Blessing of Fervor the party.
Blessing of Fervor the party.
Can you though?
Can you though? Because you can't see the party.
Oh, I guess that's true.
I was gonna do haste and I realized the same problem.
Unless you have like a
Can
way to
you,
see through the
though?
fog.
No, I don't have fog cutting glasses. Oh, this is awesome.
Does Jace have fog cutting glasses? I can't remember. I feel like he might have got something that lets him see through fog. It didn't help against the solid fog, but this is not solid fog. This is just regular fog. Like I said, you do know this fog is going to go away. So if you'd like, you can delay until it goes away. It's going to
Yeah, I'm
go away at
gonna
the end of the round.
ready in action for whenever the fog goes away.
Okay. The giant, it can't actually see Abrellis, right? Because Abrellis has greater invisibility.
Oh, that's correct. I do.
Okay. It knows you're there because you attacked it, but it's going to have to roll over its full 50% concealment instead of 20% concealment.
And it's got the minuses against me too.
Yeah. and it can't actually see anyone else at the moment anyway, so it's just gonna throw a couple of attacks on you. Um, oh, this is the Dread Wraith. Get out of here, Dread Wraith. All right. I don't think it has. Yeah, it doesn't have like any feats at all because it's a construct. All right. First slam attack. 37.
Is that
Wait,
with -8?
I forgot to give it the -8, so it's actually a 29.
Okay, that does not hit me.
Okay. This time I'll actually put the -8 in.
It has to beat 36. That's my AC at the moment with
So it
offensive.
has to roll nat 20 because you have offensive defense and the penalizing. It's
Yeah,
yeah.
I've swung this as it's a 16 like absolute value of swinging my AC.
Yeah. It's pretty good. Okay, so it misses both of its attacks. And then that brings up Jace. Jace, do you have a way to deal with this steam?
Let's put it this way. Pluto, you can save my turn for me if you want.
You want to delay?
Yeah,
Okay. Togbad.
I got the mantis mask, not fog cutting lenses.
It's
Mm,
gonna get up over. He's gonna get up over there, but he can't see it, can he?
not from there. No, you have to go a little bit closer.
Well, damn.
But
All right,
it can't see him either, so no attack opportunity.
he'll get up in there,
Okay.
and he'll take an attack at 50%, right?
20%.
20%. Okay. +2 Morningstar. Power attack.
Okay, that will hit. He just needs to roll versus the 20% concealment.
Okay.
Okay, he hits. This thing does have DR, so not all of it goes through, but he does some damage. Some of it goes through. All right. And now we are at the beginning. So this will first thing will happen. Pilbow's ready to action will go off.
Yep.
Because the fog disappears and instead it condenses, so there's ice on the floor. Mechanically, the ground now function. The entire ground functions as though it were a grease spell. So if you try to move, you have to make an acrobatics. And actually, everyone who's standing on it now needs to make a reflex save as well.
Okay.
Do I count as on it?
Are you flying?
No.
Okay, then you count as on the ground.
Oh.
At least it's reflex.
Whoops, wrong
I
button.
am both
I did
flying
not
and
Oof.
Ring of
my
Freedom of
initiative.
Movemented.
Silric rolls a 1, so Silric falls prone on the as the ground below his feet
Oh
turns into
no,
ice.
Togbad's gonna go prone.
Togbad also goes prone.
No.
I think technically this thing has to roll it as well. Right? It's so weird. Let me just double check. It might not have to because he's attuned to the room though.
Is he like standing on some pedestal or something? It looks like.
Yeah. Yeah, he's basically standing on like a little pedestal, but
So I feel like that wouldn't turn to ice, right?
Yep, good point. Because it's not the pedestal's made of something different. So yeah, he actually does not have to worry about it. I think he'd make it. It's actually a super low DC anyway. Um, but a natural 1 fails and Togbad fails because his bonus is pretty bad. So those two are prone at the moment. Um, but Pilbow makes a save even though he rolled a 3 because his bonus is a little bit higher than Togbad's. The DC of this is 11. So Pilbow, you may go ahead and cast your ready to action.
Blessing of Fervor.
All right, so Blessing of Fervor
Yay.
is now in the party. Oh, I need to set. So Pilbow's action initiative is going to be 25, we'll say, because he has to be at the top here. And then Jace, you may now take your turn if you'd like.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like floaty flying Ring of Freedom of Movementy. I'm pretty safe.
Okay.
I am going to end this quickly because I think I only have one turn.
Yeah, no cover versus on this thing because Togbad's prone, so you got that
Oh,
going for
thank
you.
you, Togbad.
Of
I'm going
course.
to Arcane Pool, enhance my
Such a
weapon.
team player, Togbad. He went
He's the
prone
fucking man.
just so you could hit him.
So I have one Arcane Pool point left.
Okay, good to know.
But I'm going to Arcane Pool enhance +2 enhancement and +2 modifier goes to Shocking Burst. I believe
Okay.
that's a +2. Pretty sure it is. Because shock is +1.
Okay.
Yep. And now I'm a beat it up. Because
Beat it up.
I think, I mean, it's going to apply to every single one of my arrows that hits. So that
And the
seems pretty
burst
good.
part of it means you get an additional
If I
like
crit, it does
burst
more,
crit.
I
Yeah,
think.
and these are not immune to crits, so
Okay, and I'll use my Blessing Fervor for haste, but I don't get the normal haste buffs, right? Or do I? The
they don't
+1 to hit.
stack. Yeah, they don't stack.
Oh, I
So
do get the +1 to hit though.
well, I think I don't remember how this works.
Because
Like I
I
said,
don't have haste.
it's
I'm not using haste.
okay. Yeah, no, right. You don't have the plus to hit. It's just an extra attack if you're
That's what I
using if
thought.
you're
Okay,
one mode.
yeah. Okay. I
Okay,
had
yeah.
to
No,
know
I
what
think if
to
you
put the
have
thing on or
haste, I
not,
think you can get the +1
and get the extra
and get
hit.
the extra attack. Like I think those parts
Yeah,
might stack. I'm not 100%
I
sure on
think they
that,
do.
but yeah.
At least I've stacked them earlier in this game. Anyways,
All right,
and spell is Acid Splash because it's a golem,
sure. Show me what you got.
and the shock is not built in. I'm gonna have to roll it separate for each arrow that hits. I think.
Okay.
Let me double check. Yeah, I did not include that in the roll.
No Bane. It looks like. I guess yeah. Bane would
Correct.
have
Bane is
cost
not
double
check
arcane
marked.
points. So
Yeah.
all right. So 32 does 32 hit? I think 32 might be Exacxes. Yeah, 32
Oh
Exacxes.
my god, he has high AC. Even with the
Um.
-2 from Abralis? Dang.
Oh yeah, 30 with. No, actually, I think that is with because I have that checked on Hero Lab. So yeah, that's with the 32 is what he has with the -2.
Okay.
But that hits still. So he has the DR, but your attacks are equivalent to +4, so you bypass that. Um, so full on that one, full on that 37. Second mini shot, 34 hits,
Oh, it's so much better
33
with the Arcane
hits.
Pool enhancement,
Go ahead
isn't
and
it?
roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 d6 for your shocking damage.
Oh, does the mini shot get one too? That
Yep.
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't get an increase from the crit, but the basic part of it does. Okay.
So is
And that
that
takes
5 chances for him to get slowed, or is it 1 chance
no,
for
that's
him to
only
get slowed?
spells. The slow thing can only happen from
Oh, I
spells.
thought it was just lightning damage.
No,
No.
lightning damage from spells. He doesn't actually take the damage from those spells either. He just gets slowed.
Okay. That's still, I mean, so good. I mean,
Still good. It is still up, but yeah, not by much. All right. And that brings us to Silric, who is probably gonna have to spend a move action to stand back up, and then only have a standard action to work with. Which I don't know
but
if you can.
Pluto, I didn't roll my acid splash.
Oh yeah, go ahead and roll your acid splash. Sure. Right.
4 damages.
Is that enough to kill it? No, it's still up.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, Silric, I'm assuming is gonna stand back up, but unfortunately, that leaves you with only it takes a move action to stand. So I don't know you can if you get there's much you can do with a standard action. If you have a spell like ability, you could use maybe. I don't really
Really?
think you do though. We've kind of intentionally like avoided those.
I stand up.
You could just
Stretch.
crawl to it and just like punch it.
I suppose you can crawl at half speed. So theoretically, you could move up and try to punch it while crawling and do a single attack at a -4.
All
But
right. Why not? I'll do it.
okay. I think he gets to.
Silver crab walks
He
towards
does
you.
try to get to attack you as you come towards him, but you get your mobility bonus to counteract the prone penalty. So, um, let's see, and it has a penalty that's built in on here for the -2. So let's see first if he hits you. Okay, he's gonna hit you with an attack opportunity as you come towards him. But you hit him as well, so and your attacks count as adamantine because monk things. So he takes all that damage, and then the damage he's gonna do back to you. 29 damage, and then also some. It's either gonna be cold or fire. So we're gonna first roll a d2 to see which one it is. One is cold, two is fire. So he does 14 fire damage as well. 29 regular damage and 14 fire damage to Silric. So he actually did more damage to you,
Okay.
but good news is as long as you don't die, you can heal it up with the Sahedron after the combat. So
Yeah.
all right, Abrellis, it is your turn.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go crazy on this.
Yep,
guy.
and you are still invisible, so
Mm-hmm. Here come my full attacks.
okay.
Look at all that dice.
All right. I think just that first attack is enough to kill this thing. Yeah. So
Yep, that's 52
you
damage.
manage to find it in its weak point, and it collapses.
It's heal.
Mm-hmm. And as it does, the effect on the room seems to have weakened a little bit, and there's still like a noticeable like shift back and forth between like a hot environment with steam and a cold environment where there's condensation on the walls, but it's not quite as extreme
Okay.
because it was tied partially to this thing as well. It was like a resonance basically.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Search the room.
all right, you find
And I'll pass the siege into Silric.
yeah, and you find 24 bars worth 1,000 gold piece each of Sikatite metal. But other than that, you just
Put it
find
in the portable hole.
ingots of metal
Sure.
Yeah, the epilogue of the campaign is Jacelina works at that forge with all these different metals.
and makes all sorts of cool shit.
Exactly. Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna steal the bag and give it to some orphanage. I don't know what they're gonna do with it, but
They're like, what are all these weapons and armor? Oh.
They're gonna drink the
or
liquid
raw
metal.
materials. Yeah, they'll drink. They'll drink the shit, whatever. The jezit.
Oh no.
Yep.
What is this? It's like drinking mercury.
Uh,
um.
we have lots of souvenirs that we can give the trolls. They've been nice to us.
The last if it follows the pattern, there
Yep, the
should just
last
be
one.
one more of these vaults. And it needs to go in the opposite of sloth, which would be the
Zeal.
zeal. Yeah, the bonus
I'm
to
actually not the best one to have zeal right off the bat, so one of the casters, you take it.
yep, bonus to concentration and caster level.
sure, I will
Here,
hold Zeal.
Rosalina, you hold the Sahedron.
So it'll be a plus 16 bonus to caster level checks and
Oh my
concentration
god.
in that room.
Yeah, if you need to, dispel something.
Be
We're
the
gonna get in there
abyssium
and there's
room.
nothing in the room.
Well,
Oh.
here's something I'll
We'll
give
find
you
out
as
next
well.
time.
You know, it's an abyssium vault. It's gonna be the next one because this edge of the Sahedron is made out of abyssium. You know that abyssium is a poison as well. So if there's anything you
Oh,
guys would like
wonderful.
to do to prepare yourself before going into what might
Ah!
be a toxic environment.
Oh, yes, yes.
Silveric's already prepared because Silveric's immune to poison
Woohoo!
as of last level, so
Ah!
No, I can't take care of poisons.
I think I'm just gonna get poisoned.
It's fine.
I have nothing.
I have a scroll of neutralize poison. But I don't know if I can use it to neutralize the room.
No.
I use the Wayfinder to look for secret doors.
you do not detect any secret doors.
Dang it! We have to go into the poison room.
I mean, you could go all the way back and go in the
True, and
opposite
rest.
sequence, and yeah.
Yeah, it says that this only detoxifies any venom in a creature or object.
Oh yeah, I forgot to hit this end combat button and give.
All right. How about we
Yep.
all go into the next room invisible?
I mean, that's not bad.
If we can't see the poison, it can't affect us.
True.
Hold up.
Can I just hold
I
my
have
breath?
many uses of this wand.
I'm
so
just gonna do this because I screwed up the awarding experience. I'm gonna see if I can just hit begin combat, end combat. Yes. I didn't. Okay. Well, whatever. I don't think you guys are gonna get enough experience to level up anyway, but
Aw.
We are very far away, like 270,000 away.
it probably doesn't matter.
We're probably not leveling up for the
I'm
rest
just
of the
gonna
game.
go into the next room holding my breath, if I can do that.
Sure.
Yeah, I like that
In the
idea.
next room, I'm gonna put greater invisibility on all of us before we
Yay.
go.
It is round, so you have to maybe pick an order.
12 rounds.
It's longer than that, isn't it?
It's a wand.
It's a
Oh, it's from a
caster level
wand.
12 wand.
I got you. It's from a
yeah.
wand. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Gotta open up a couple things here, and then I gotta take you to a new map. So let me.
Yep, everybody cover your mouths, or everybody hold your breath.
Yeah.
Except for Silric, who doesn't need to worry about it.
Yeah.
So, Rick, tell us how the air is.
Okay.
We're
It's
all
fine for
going.
me, guys. And then we breathe.
Bleh.
All right, I'm going to activate this other map.
Yay.
Crystal Apex.
Encounter activated.
Hold up, is everybody here? Did we lose Ron?
I'm here.
No, he's here.
Weird. I don't see you on
Oh, hello.
Foundry on my end.
Maybe
Oh my.
he lost connection.
Could just be a visual bug or something too.
Just refresh.
Alright.
Try
Whatever.
typing.
Okay, so we don't know if she can see invisibility or not, so we're gonna assume that she can't. So jump her. Get her.
Yeah, let me read the description as well. I load you guys into this one really fast for some reason.
Or him or it. Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna need to open up the
I believe her.
Hero Lab thing
yeah,
for it.
looks like a
It
her.
is a her, yeah. So this is a snake-like looking thing, kind of. I think out of character, we have seen one of these
Yeah.
in another AP, but we did not fight it. Um,
Yeah, I
so
know
this
what this
is
is.
a snake-bodied fiend with six-armed woman torso and pointed ears with glittering otherworldly eyes, and she has six different
Oh
long
man,
swords.
that's cool. I'm already
And
imagining things.
one thing to note, these longswords are large, so it's actually loot
Ooh.
that Togbad could use.
Or
in
it's
theory.
swords I can use with my spell I took and have never used this entire game.
Yeah, theoretically.
Where it lets me throw sword, like I attach weapons to my arrows when I shoot them.
And to answer your question, you think that she can see you because she very clearly looks at each of you in turn as you show up, but she does not move to attack right away. She actually says, "Well, hello there."
God damn it!
Dang
Mm-mm.
it!
I'm not. I'm shaking my head. I am falling for this shit.
And in terms of this room, there's jagged metal shards of blue-green metal tumbling through the space of this room as if in slow motion, each silver pulsing with a sickly green light. Clouds of the powdered metal drift around the edges of the room in a lazy churning current that stirs into a vertical spiral to the north along a door set into a protruding section of the wall. So I think this is one of those maps where the compass, yeah, this is one of those maps where the compass is wrong. So north is actually this way to the right. So keep that in mind.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, she tries to talk to you. She says, "Well, hello there. I don't think so. You're supposed to be here, are you?"
Define supposed to be.
Sure.
You continue holding your breath.
I do.
No, I
So, Rick,
guess.
you got to talk for us.
Sorry, do you answer your question?
Maybe. That's what I say.
Well,
stare.
I've been terribly bored waiting here, so perhaps we could talk for a little while.
Oh no! I roll my eyes.
What do you mean by talk?
Funny, I roll my initiative. No, I'm kidding.
Perhaps you could tell me what are you doing here? What business do you have with she rolls her eyes, Emperor Shin?
I just
I
keep asking her the same question back. What business do you have with Emperor Shin?
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately for me, I've been bound here by his magics. He's kept me in here, and partially it's to guard this metal because it's exceedingly valuable, and he's using it for some sort of project of his.
Oh,
He
so if
used to
we leave
sometimes come in
them,
and discuss with me.
You wish
I
to be
wasn't gonna talk out
unbound?
loud. I was just gonna say, oh, so if we leave the metal alone,
Oh,
we don't have
I
to
would
fight you.
love to be unbound. I've been trapped here for a very long time, and honestly, Emperor Shin was a very dull conversationalist, even when we last conversed, which probably was about 11,000 years ago.
Does she seem to be lying?
You can roll a sense motive if you like.
Hmm.
You can't tell.
I'll get a Brellis.
We should just use the Sahedron and skip her. She's just
I
guarding metal.
I don't think we can because we're on the last one.
Yeah, you see there's a door though
There's a
Oh.
door.
next to it, but yeah,
Run for the door!
yeah.
I shrug at Silric, but I pull out, one of my weapons, and I try to pantomime like pointing it towards the door.
Oh, I'm afraid I can't let you do that. If you try to go in there, I am bound by the planar binding that Shin put on me. I'll be forced to attack you. Unless you could find a way to free me first.
I tap tap tap.
If only we had a plane shift.
Can planar binding be dispelled by
No, I don't have plans
greater dispel magic?
Yeah, do we have a...
I don't know. I don't think it can be, but let me double check. It's I kind of doubt it because it's a really high level spell that's holding her here.
Ooh, I have an idea.
I mean, can she leave this room? Did we establish that?
No, she can't. She's bound here.
Well, we could just leave and then I
Says
could just
Emperor
wall
Shin
of
brought me
ice
here
it
with a
and then
planar
she's...
I
binding,
have
and
an
then
What is she
idea.
gonna do?
used a high level spell to bind me to
I
this
pull out
room.
the scroll of miracle and I show it to her
Wait.
from a distance.
Oh.
Hmm. Does she know
And then
what
I
That would
point
do the
at her,
trick.
and then I point at the door with my eye like up, like, huh?
Can she just use? Can she even use a miracle spell? Because she does have spellcasting, but I don't.
Would we have
know.
her use it, or just have Pilbow use
I
it
guess
on
we just have
her?
Pilbow
We could
use it
probably
on
have
her.
Pilbow use it on her, and
She
then
says, "I don't know what that is."
Um, all right, I'm just gonna fucking open my mouth.
Okay.
Oh.
I yell to her very briefly and succinctly. A divine miracle can free you. Will you help us kill Shin?
Help you kill Emperor Shin. You know, I'd love to get some revenge on that braggart.
I'm gonna roll a sense motive, but I don't care if I can correctly sense this or not.
Okay.
This would be funny.
Yeah,
I already know what's gonna
she
happen,
seems to
though.
have some disdain for Emperor Shin.
Oh, she's actually speaking pretty emphatically.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Pilbow,
You know that spooky Shin
I
ghost?
need
It's
you
gonna
to
like
cast
inhabit her.
this
No, because that
miracle.
can only inhabit constructs.
Oh, okay. In
If
that
you have
case,
knowledge,
yes,
if
I like
you
her.
like, you may roll knowledge planes to know more about her. By the way,
I don't have
True.
enough points. This is
so
just a crazy looking lady to me.
Yeah, we don't know much.
is that enough? A 28? I think that might still be enough because just barely, because I think the DC is 27.
It might be.
Okay,
It might
Pilbow
be as
definitely
much
knows. It's fitting that Pilbow knows, actually, as a
right
follower of
now. Ooh.
Lamashtu, because
Oh yeah.
this is a very powerful type of demon called a Merilith demon.
Hmm. Oh my gosh! And Pilbow can call upon his deity to perform the miracle to free the demon.
Yeah.
Very fitting.
So a Merilith, they do have like some magical spells, and they can have constant true seeing, which is how I was able to see you, even though some of you guys have greater invisibility. It just sees right through it, and that's like stronger than see invisibility. It can see through magical
Yeah.
darkness. It can see through like it's yeah every single any type of illusions, and it can see through polymorphs and see and
Yeah,
other
they're true
transmuted things and
forms.
see what their true forms are. Um, it also has at will, like some at will illusion abilities it can do. It can create a quasi real version of themselves at will, project image, telekinesis, can fly, it can summon other demons, including there's a small chance it can summon an additional Merilith as well.
Be funny.
Um, and yeah, and it has 6 unique large longswords. Um,
Neat.
they're not unique as in like unique weapons, but they're all different. Like it looks like each one is made out of a different material. So you see one that looks like it's
Yeah.
Millquall, one that looks like it's made out of adamantine, one that looks like it's made out of Scimitar, one that's made out of Anubrix, um, one made out of Abyssium, and so forth.
All right. Well, I hand the scroll of miracle to Pilbow, and I say very genuinely, uh, Pilbow, when we first met, you were a pretty down to earth guy, and I really appreciated you having a look on religion and stuff like that as your goddess, helping people. When I learned that she was a demon lord, I was repulsed. I'm not gonna lie, but right now, I think that fate has conspired to bring you here. I think you and your maybe your goddess can work at a deal with this lady to help us kill Shin. So, with this miracle scroll, you can free her from her binding.
Okay.
Or can you? Because you still have to make a check, right?
No, he's a cleric.
Yeah, he can cast.
No.
He
He can
has it
just,
on his spell list.
Yeah, but the miracle spell mimics another spell, right? Or is
Well,
that
it
No, well, it
can, or
can.
it can beseech their god to perform similar abilities and
gotcha?
things within
Miracle's
the god that the god wants.
the
Yes,
better
and I
one.
think
Yeah. Okay.
Lamashtu would be on
It
board.
it's only better if your god agrees with it.
That's true. That's true. A demon freeing a demon. Yeah, I think this is
Yep, it's Pilbow's chosen deity at the start of the game has end of game implications.
Yeah. All right. So Pilbow, you like to cast Miracle off the scroll then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Uh,
bells start like going off and it's like this crazy like demonic thing that happens.
yeah. No, you see like kind of this silhouette rising up from outside it, like right behind Pilbow, in the form of like this jackal-headed creature that and like you can see like Lamashtu working
I'm like, ah,
through
shit, dude.
Pilbow as a vessel, and it like kind of reaches out, and you can see it like it reaches out kind of above it, and like you can almost see these shadowy like chains, and it just kind of grabs them and pulls them away, and they break. And she says, "Yes. How about you and I go teach this so-called Emperor Shin a lesson about his own mortality?"
I raise a fist very slowly, like, yeah.
All right. And she uses the telekinesis to fling the doors open
Sweet.
out of this room.
and
You're
Rosalina's
still
slightly
you're still
scared.
cool though, Togbad. Stay with me.
And there's a hallway here. uh,
Protect us from the crazy demon lady.
yeah. And she,
Alright, we'll follow.
yep.
Oh
And
shit,
as you
she's
go through
gunning
here,
for him. Whoa,
Yeah,
wait
she's
for
like
us.
Leroy.
she's slipping real fast.
All right, and yeah, you guys can stop holding your breath as you get in here. I do need Pilbow and Umbrellas to make a Fortitude save.
Yeah,
though,
I talked.
because they did talk in there.
God damn it. Ah, it's not terrible.
Okay, you're fine, Pilbow. And let me roll
Here's
from
the
Umbrellas.
Sahedron. I'll go
26.
to Arbelus.
Yes. Give me the seizure. That'll retroactively give me 2 more on my save.
Yeah. I mean, she could have done that right when you started talking, we'll say.
Sure.
All right, let's see this. It's not a too bad a DC. It is a pretty bad poison, though, if you do fail. Have you rolled already? I don't.
Oh, I thought I rolled.
Nope, I don't
That's
see it.
weird. All right, I'll roll it.
Unless you see something on your screen for it.
Well, I saw my dice go, but I guess the number didn't pop up.
Oh, weird. Okay. Okay, I
Oh
see
god, I
it
was out
this
of 1.
time. Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
All right.
Somebody save me, please.
Well,
I mean,
it
you
does
have the
have.
Sahedron, so if it's HP related, you're fine.
It doesn't actually have an effect right away. It takes a little bit of time. It has an onset.
Do I
But
Oh.
feel
maybe
like I was poisoned?
I'd say yeah. You're coughing a little bit, and you probably can
Okay,
feel.
God.
You can probably
Get
feel
the
it.
Where's my
scroll.
scroll? Yeah, I'm reaching for my scroll.
Yeah, you have a neutralized poison scroll. So
I do.
This might be something that you can use.
I have to make a castle check though.
If only there was a way to increase your caster level check with the Sahedron.
That's a
Yeah,
good
go back
idea.
into that room, hold your
If you're-
breath, and then do it.
If you're in a if you're in the room and you're closer to the walls where it's more concentrated, the onset's quicker. But because you didn't stand at the edge of the walls and you were only kind of in the middle of the room, it was thinner there, so it had a longer onset.
Oh, but doesn't it use the scroll's caster level anyway?
Yes.
I don't think.
Yeah, so you
I don't
couldn't
think her
increase it with
caster
the
level of the scroll
Sahedron.
can beat
What
this
does
poison.
neutralized poison work?
You make a castle level check against the DC of each poison affecting the target, and then success means the poison is neutralized.
Is the DC like just the Yeah, it's just the
I think
DC
it's
of the
usually
poison.
the same
Okay.
DC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, up to you if you want to try it or not.
I might as well.
So, what was the caster level on?
1d20 plus 5, I think. 'Cause it's a 3rd level spell.
Okay, I mean, it could work then. It's possible.
I got it. Nope.
Nope.
I gotta keep rolling bangers. I cough and hack, and I look at Pilbow and Rosalita like, help me. I ask you guys, can you do something?
Not right
I
I
feel
can,
now.
I
so
can,
good.
I can, I can. So you're
Can
poisoned, yeah.
Belmedra,
Yeah.
the Mirrorless
Alright.
demon, help?
I'm gonna
She
cast
helped
heal on
me.
you.
Oh, okay, heal will do it too.
Okay, thank you.
All right, we're getting close.
Thank you. Thank Lamash too. I bow. Thank you.
We're getting
wow.
close to the end here.
Fibrillis is thinking Lamash through now.
I'm not fucking with Lamash 2 right now. Look what you did.
We must rest before the final battle.
Like in
No, we got hot snake lady.
I
Glass Cannon,
know.
they had this character who's like evil and everything, but he's like, oh, I love Iomade because he got blinded and the paladin removed it. He's like, oh, praise Iomade, my favorite god. And the paladin's like, I believe you. He's really turning a new leaf, everyone.
Paladin.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not even gonna have him roll a sense motive because he wants to believe you.
All right, so we go into this room then.
All right, this first room here, you see gears, levers, cogs, bars, and other construct components lying scattered haphazardly throughout this chamber, creating an uneven, shifting surface to stand on. So this would count as difficult terrain in this room, just because it's such a mess in here. And you see that there's also like molds, as in like not molds like the bad kind of mold, but as in like molds that you pour liquid metal into.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Castings of intricately engraved armored plates and human-like appendages, while heaps of shattered fragments of transparent crystal lie scattered everywhere. Runes flow like thick liquid along the crystal walls, casting strange shadows among the debris.
Creepy. Looks like someone's workshop.
And you may as well roll a knowledge arcana check to kind of decipher what was going on in this room.
Golem
A
building.
little details. It's pretty obvious, like
Ah.
constructs were made in here, but
Yeah, I'll do that, but I also want to detect invisible doors.
Secret doors.
Secret doors.
okay.
Hey.
Okay. DC was 25 on here, so you guys both know that this was made for a very powerful. Someone crafted a very powerful construct in this room. And since you exceeded it by 10 or more, Jace, you can also determine that the construct created here incorporated elements of all 7 sky metals and likely had an element of animation via a captured soul of immense power, since fragments of crystal bear certain similarities to what one might expect of components from a spell like Magic Jar or Trap the Soul,
Oh no.
only much more potent.
Guys, I have a feeling I know what Shin did.
And then also you speak Thessalonian, right?
Of course, I'm.
So you can also tell those runes that are going along, the scrawlings along the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. That just gives you a bigger bonus. You get a +10 bonus because of that too. So you actually rolled a 56.
Nice.
And if I exceed by 30, then I know that it's Shin and this super golem is the final boss.
Well, I can tell you some properties of this golem actually ahead of time.
Okay.
So you think that this thing would have DR epic,
Like 50 or some shit.
No, as in
20.
like you have to have an equivalent enhancement bonus of higher than +5 to get through. Well, as long as it's +5 with some other effect on it, that
Which I
would do it.
should. Yeah. Okay.
It'll probably have spell resistance in the upper 30s.
Oh, it's not gonna be immune. Okay, that's
It
nice
won't
of
be
them.
immune. And you think that it's very likely that yeah, you think that it might have actually been triggered by like created by some sort of like powerful like it'll be powered by a soul of something. So it'll have
Yeah,
some abilities
Shin.
of whatever. Yeah, possibly Shin even. Um
Probably. I mean, what else would it be?
so it'll probably have all of Shin's if it's Shin, it probably will have his spellcasting ability as well.
Yeah. It just sucks we didn't rest because I don't have name bullet because I used it in like the first room of the dungeon and we
I
didn't
mean,
rest
we
the
can
entire
still
time.
rest. We have a snake friend who might protect us.
I think we
I think we can just go
should.
into this.
I
He's
have
weak. He's spent
very little.
spells. You guys might be
Maybe,
lower
yeah.
on resources, but he is too.
What did he
Yeah, I
spend
don't know. I
spells
guess
on?
I kind of want to do my big shebang and I won't be able to do it. Like I can't do name
You
bullet.
can still do good stuff.
Yeah, I
And
have plenty of
as you're looking
spells.
around
Yeah.
this, another one of those visions happens as well, which will also kind of help confirm some of this stuff that you're determining. You see in this chamber, you see it as it used to be, lit by bright forge fires. Shin labors alone. Rune engraved gears and intricate armored plates of all shapes and sizes swirl in the space around the old king, the pieces floating into place with every fall of his rune scarred hammer. With each new blow, the stooped and aging emperor hisses between clenched teeth. Lies, deceit. My outcast court spoils and rots with treachery. But not so, my new children of metal from the skies. He lies his hammer aside and stands upright, his arcane susurrations forming glyphs of power that settle on the newly created clockwork soldier. With several twists of a key that seem carved roughly out of stone, Shin speaks again. Rise, my servant, take your place among your brothers. The clockwork soldier stands, casting loyal, lifeless eyes down on its creator, and he points a crooked finger, and a magical portal splits reality, revealing 1,000 identical creations assembled beyond. He rests a heavy hand upon the anvil, breathing deeply with strain, exhaustion from countless hours of such creation, before picking up his hammer and striking hot metal once more. And you guys have kind of seen this. You could see like some of this army down in the basement, all
Hmm.
underwater, all sitting there inert.
We need to somehow take control of the Golden Army.
And Bill Medro walking in here kind of is like, this was all he would talk about for the last several years about this great army he was creating and how he was going to reconquer Thassalon.
Well, we're gonna make sure that he doesn't. These secrets will
Indeed.
die with him.
Hmm.
And
To
yeah,
the
there's another
door.
door up here.
Togbad, help me open this door. It seems big.
Did we find any hidden doors, secret doors?
Nope,
Nope.
just this
Okay.
one up here. All right, you can roll a perception check if you'd like.
Okay. I like perception. Oh, I'm gonna have the Sahedron set to love.
Okay.
What the initiative?
Okay. You were pretty sure that it is not trapped and not locked, and not only that, but having examined it further, you actually do think that the effects in the wall seem significantly weaker than they were, and extended into the door. In fact, you think that the anti-teleportation effect might be gone now.
Ooh. Past this door, there's no teleportation
Oh, you think
barrier?
that it might be gone in the entire structure now,
Oh.
as if Emperor Shin perhaps used all of his power up to power this
Hmm.
place, or it's been redirected perhaps. You're not sure, but it doesn't seem like it's there anymore.
Interesting.
You think that you could dimension door past this door now, even though before it was before you couldn't. But you
Well,
could also
that's
just open
important to
it.
note. If any of us gets into like a situation where we might die, we could all dimension door to safety.
Yep, or use that word of recall you guys set up the Wayfinder for.
That's also true.
Would you like to open the door?
There's
I
before we
mean,
do
I
that.
can put
There's,
greater invis on us again, but like I feel like it's just gonna see
I think
us.
I think probably I think you can save that. But is there? I can't think of any other way. Is there any way we could get Jace's spells back without resting?
No.
Maybe if you had a wish or a miracle, you just use that though.
Jace, do you just want to name bullet him?
I mean,
You still have that named bullet? What's the duration on named bullet?
oh, did I cast it? I don't remember what I
Oh
did
no,
with
no, you
it.
used it. You used it
I
on
thought I
him.
used it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
used it on him when he was in his dragon. When he was inhibiting that dragon. Because yeah, I ruled that anything that he was in possessing counted as
Yeah.
him, so you were able to use it
I
on
mean,
that.
it's okay. Likely, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna name bullet. I'll crit the arrow, and then the spell will fizzle because SR. Right.
Probably.
So, like, is it the biggest deal? No. I just didn't think that we wouldn't rest the entire dungeon.
I mean, I don't think we should rest right now. I think we should strike while the anvil is hot.
Are you a
Or while the
prepared
iron's hot.
caster?
He
Yeah.
is a prepared caster. Yep.
What level is name bullet?
I think it's only like level. It's low, right? It's like level 3.
4.
Level 4.
Oh, it's 4 for
I
you.
can just give him my pearl of power.
He just has it from the wizard spell list using expanded arcana.
You have a pearl of power 4th level.
5th level.
Oh my god, yeah, yeah, that would do it.
You can use that to do a lower.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm down with that. I appreciate it.
He can actually use it to get a first, second, third, fourth, and fifth level spell. It goes down sequentially.
Like one of each.
I believe so.
I thought it was just that level.
Yeah, I think it's just one spell.
Oh, okay. Well, you can grab it.
Any one spell that she has prepared and then cast.
Yeah. I mean, it says it's just one spell of that level, but I don't see why you couldn't do it for a lower level
Oh yeah,
one.
see, yeah.
Well, I would prepare the lower level spell in the higher level slot then, right?
Well, it doesn't give you an empty slot is the thing. It just refreshes a
It
slot.
re-prepares the
Oh, okay,
spell
I
of that
see.
slot.
But I don't see why you couldn't use it to to get a lower one. Just like you can prepare a lower level, like you can prepare a lower level spell in a higher level slot. It's the
Here,
same reasoning.
you
So
do that, Jace. Prepare it, and then I'm going to pass the Sahedron to you, so that you can get the put it on Zeal to get the +8 caster level check.
Well, I think the caster level check will happen when I shoot it, right?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I'll give you the Sahedron so you get the caster level check to try and bypass the SR.
Yeah, I mean, I'll hold on to it, and my first shot will have that.
Yep, because I'm probably gonna get a really high initiative just to start.
I was actually, I would probably cast True Strike first, though.
I'm gonna
Do what you
put
gotta do.
I'm gonna activate my
So I
monkey
would want
belt.
it on. I would want the Season on round 2.
Okay, I can save it.
okay,
'Cause, yeah, round 1 I'll True Strike at the end of the round, and then round 2 I'll attack.
I'll put shield on myself. That's the only thing I'm gonna do. Lasts a minute, and then we throw wide the gates.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do any prep right now because I assume we're gonna end session here.
Yeah.
nope. Well, not quite. We're gonna have one last bit
Okay, I
before we
just
end
didn't want to
session
have to like remember what I had done and not done next session.
because this is not the room that Emperor Shin's in.
Aw.
It's
Okay.
this is the penultimate chamber of this dungeon
Okay.
in the penultimate session of this adventure path. So, let me read the description of this room first. This might once have been the antechamber to a larger chamber beyond, but its walls are now shattered and crumbling, scorched black in places, while still smoldering in others, with the glowing embers from a dying fire. A smoky haze hangs low to the floor, and a red hot crystal shard pop and burst here and there on the walls, sending out tiny burning slivers in all directions. A 20-foot square stone slab inscribed with glowing runes sits in the middle of the room's floor, while sprawled to the west, where the fire damage seems to be most recent, lies the blackened body of a 40-foot tall giant dressed in exotic armor and clutching an immense sword.
Oh, hello.
So yeah, you see the body of a giant, massive, a massive giant over here, 40 feet tall. Um, and this looks like exactly like the spiral staircase you guys saw that when you willed it to it would transmute into a staircase. This looks
Mhm.
exactly like that. Um, shortly
Oh, we
after
gotta get on the staircase.
shortly after you stand in his room, you see a vision as well. Um, Similar to that other one, bent with age, the once imperious Emperor of Thassalon seems on the verge of crumbling under the weight of his elaborate robes as he finishes the final touch, polishing the immense central crystal of a sparkling, three-legged, four-armed war machine. He pats the coppery metal panel of the machine's side and smiles tiredly. Anon, I shed my feeble body, at last for this new life. He sighs. One final rest to prepare the final apotheosis of, and those 7 traitors shall know their invulnerable lord's displeasure, and Thassalon, my Thassalon, shall be rekindled. In the vision, Shin gathers up the 7 shards of the Sahedron, and then descends a magical staircase into a lower chamber. But as he crosses its expanse, a dark shadow falls over him. A massive giant with black flesh pulsing with powerful red runes suddenly manifests behind the Emperor, heaving a gigantic sword over his head. Shin whirls, seems to recognize the giant, and snarls, "So this is how my loyalty is repaid, in my own blood, even as I forsake mortality." He stumbles forward as the giant's sword shatters the weakened palace's crystal floor. Calmly, smiling even, Shin reaches out a bony hand as the giant prepares to strike again. You will die, but I will live again. Holding high the fragments of the shattered star, Shin closes his eyes and hurls them at the giant, and a blinding white fire consumes all.
Interesting. He shurikened the giant.
Mm-hmm. And shortly after that vision phase, you see that body over there begin to stir.
We should get on this thing and just turn it into stairs.
As you're thinking about that, it stands up
Hello.
and
Oh my.
looks down at you. Looks down on Togbad even, who is like half as tall as this thing. Like
Yeah.
this thing makes Togbad look small, but he makes eye contact with who he believes is Sorshin, and
Yes, I was gonna say
Ooh.
he
I think
bows
it'll listen to
down
me. Yeah.
and
Oh,
he
he
says,
bows down?
"Yes," and he says, "I'm sorry I failed you, my lady,
Oh shit.
but
Have no fear. My friends and I will finish the job.
I will finish the job. Allow me to come with you."
Oh my god.
Yes, of course you can.
You can roll a knowledge religion as well on this thing if you'd like. Anybody who has knowledge religion.
Redeem your honor.
Um, Pilbow, you think this is definitely some sort of undead. You're not sure specifically what is the deal with this undead
It's
in
like an undead
particular,
samurai, it
but
seems like.
yeah, it looks like some sort of undead. But yeah, he wants to come with you.
Yeah. I tell him yes.
Well, I say we let him.
All right.
I had a feeling like as soon as you said the story, I'm like, and the thing story, I'm like, okay, he's gonna join us to help
We are either like
because I'm Sorshin.
we are either like very lucky and hitting like all of the story things where it's like they could do this and do this and do
Or
this,
this is a really hard
or
fight.
this is gonna be an excruciatingly hard fight.
I mean, we have a freaking the Sahedron. Like, it has to
Well,
be super hard
some of it,
already.
like the Merilith one, I think was a little bit out of left field because I don't think the AP expects it to happen. It does say that you can make a deal with it and it will honor its deal, like as long as you make a deal, then you don't just like go in and say like, okay, well, like it says, I want to be free. It's like if you
Mhm.
just say, okay, sure, I'll free you, then a lot of times like she'll just attack you, especially if the dimensional thing like she can't actually teleport away. Um, but if you make a deal with her first, she will uphold it at least until the deal's done. And then yeah, this thing it just says like
If someone in the party is Sortion.
hmm
Yeah, I figure. Yeah.
Cool.
That's so good.
All right,
So
well, pals, let's descend. I use the Sahedron to turn this into stairs.
you don't even have to use the Sahedron. You just have to like think you want it to go up. Like it
Oh, I
just
thought it goes down.
it can well the other one could go up or down. This one goes up. In the
Okay.
vision, you saw Emperor
Yeah, in
Shin
the vision
come
he
down these
descended, I
stairs
thought.
from like
Oh,
his inner
okay.
sanctum.
Oh,
So
okay.
this leads up from this floor up into like his most inner sanctum.
Then let's go up, you guys.
Um,
And
and
then
that's where
Let's
we're gonna
go
conclude
up.
yeah,
tonight's
cliffhanger for
session.
tonight.
Um,
Yay.
but yeah, like I said, next session is going to be you will fight
I'm pretty
Emperor
sure
Shin.
this game's gonna end
In a
next
golem.
session.
Was that you? Were you pretty sure what?
This game is gonna end next session.
Oh yes, it's 100%
Yeah.
gonna end next session. So
And when
I mean, unless Pluto has
is
internet
next
issues.
session?
yeah, unless I have internet issues and it like disconnects me and like an hour in or something like that, and I can't get back on. But
Oh my god, how long is this fight?
yeah,
Like I said, I mean,
it could be
this
really
fight
short,
could
but I'm
be
okay with that because I would like just to be able to have like a little bit of an epilogue where you say, okay, what does everybody
yeah.
do after it's over, and like
Yeah.
kind of
I
where would
mean,
they be and where are they going to be
Yeah.
in like a few years?
as a player right now, I think Shin's gonna get rocked.
I.
He
Yeah.
We've
might.
got a
Mm,
giant, a
There's a
Merilith,
few
and
things
a
he could do.
gianter giant.
Yeah, but DR Epic's not really a problem for Jace and Silric.
I have
Right?
one arcane pool
Is
point,
it a
so
problem for
I
Silric?
I don't think
can get
Silver
through
can
the
get through
DR
that
epic.
actually.
It's gonna reduce his damage, but
Silver, yeah, but
not by
well,
like a
it's not too
gigantic.
bad
Sork
because
has
Silver
pummeling
has
strike
pummeling style. So
or style, yeah.
once he hits with one attack, every other attack, generally speaking, every other attack after that is going to ignore DR because he gets to
Yeah.
add up all of his damage and just apply DR to one, just like with how
Yeah.
cluster shots works.
And as long as I can sneak attack it, I can still do damage.
And
Yeah.
hexes don't get affected by the SR, so I'm fine.
Yeah, he's going to be a construct. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, like ones that aren't mind affecting, like misfortune can still work.
I'll just retribution that fucker.
Well, and
Yeah.
also you can fortune us. So,
Keep in
for
mind his
example,
saves are probably
Secret,
going to be really good, but
when I true strike my next attack and I use my name bullet true strike attack, I need fortune. So if I roll a 1, I don't have I have to roll 2 1s in order to actually lose it all.
This is why I hesitated on like using it. I was like,
I
well,
was. Well, also there was fog, so I was like, please don't fortune me. I was just
Yeah.
thinking like, this is not the fight for me with fog.
Well, good session, everybody.
mhm.
yeah. So we'll just do the normal schedule. Go back to the
2 weeks.
So we'll play it next time. I'll put it on the calendar as well for the
So on the
16th.
16th.
Yep,
All
16th will
right.
be the final session for Shattered Star.
Woo!
And then
Cool.
those of you, which I believe is most of you that want to play for the next campaign, we'll probably do session 0 for that on the 30th.
All right.
Okay.
So, and I'll hopefully have a kind of a player's guide out by then, hopefully a few days before then, so you guys can look over it and kind of have an idea. Like I said,
Sure.
I'm just gonna have some a little bit of background that you would know, your characters would know about like where you're starting out, um, and what you need to know, like what you need to decide basically is why your character is on this remote kind of volcanic island. Basically, think Hawaii. Um, yeah. So, and it's like a newly founded kind of like a colony almost there. So you just have to have a reason why you'll be there. I'll have some campaign traits that you can pick from that you can use to help you on that as well. And one of the ones I'm going to have in there is, for example, is you can be like, well, I came here because I'm with the Pathfinder Society, if you want to do that. And you could be there because they want to see if there's maybe, it's in the area where theoretically there could be like Aslanti runes there. So they want you to look for Aslanti runes. But anyway, I hope you guys had fun and look forward to the last session.
Yes.
Yep. Thank you.
Hell
Yep,
Good
yep.
night, everybody.
Good
Yeah.
night.
Good night.
Good night.
Anybody's curious to show you guys what the swords of the Merilith are.
Well,
Since-
are they like actual unique swords or whatever?
Well, they're all different. They all have different properties. So like one is the most powerful one there is an Abyssium longsword of life stealing. I think that's the most
Oh,
powerful.
so it's a sort
one.
of life stealing, but it's also Abyssium.
It's also made out of Abyssium. Yeah.
That's
Life
pretty
steal.
good.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's one that negative
every time
levels.
you get a critical hit, it bestows a negative level, and you get healed.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had one of these before. We had an axe.
I
And
want this.
I think it's also it's large, so you can't really you could use it two-handed.
No, I
guess.
just mean in some game I want it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's just the
I
life stealing
think
property
it's
is what does that.
I think
Yes.
it's also keen as well.
All right, where's my list of things to do? Character ideas. Here we go. Life stealing weapon, as early as possible.
But the downside is the Abyssium makes it so anyone who's carrying it is sickened. The Merilith isn't affected by it because she's immune to poison because it counts as a poison effect. But however, I think it also
I have a funny build idea here. A paladin that
well.
does lay on hands using spectral hand. I don't know if that
I
would
don't
work,
think
but
you
it
can
sounds
spectral
funny.
hand lay on hands, because lay on hands isn't technically a spell.
It's not like a
It's
spell.
not actually a spell, yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, it's a.
But
class
there's a feat you can take. That
I
lets you do
have,
range.
yeah, I have a feat.
Yeah,
Freedom
yeah,
uses
that's-
it.
Yep, Freedom uses it, like Word of Healing.
That's
or
not as
something.
Word
funny
of
though.
healing, yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
a Guild Wars skill.
most of these other weapons are just +1s. There's a +3 Anubrix longsword though, but it wouldn't work. It's not going to work against Emperor Shin because he's turned himself into a construct. But
You know, it would be cool. Like I think maybe if I had a chance to run or like rerun this game, the what you described as his like construct sounds cool, but what if it was just like one piece of a bigger construct, and like during the fight he Voltrons into like a bigger thing?
Oh no!
maybe he does that.
That would
Yeah.
be cool.
I mean,
Oh,
I
God.
honestly wouldn't be surprised if this boss has multiple phases.
Oh, actually,
to it.
no. This Abyssium longsword's not keen. She
kind
just
of
has
expecting him
improved
to.
critical. That's what I'm seeing here.
Because like once you kill Emperor Shin's golem thing, his soul is still there. You have to destroy it somehow. So I'm guessing there's multiple phases.
There might be. The one thing that she has the Nubrix longsword. It's not going to work against Ember Shin, but she has a Construct Bane no qual longsword, so that's going to work.
Really good.
That thing's going to work really well.
I'm guessing he gave her all of those swords.
He might have.
Also,
Yeah.
before we go in, we have like a bunch of auguries available to us. We could like augury a
Ask some
plan.
questions.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, you could even devise the augury questions and just like send them to me, through Discord ahead of time if you want to help you come up with that.
Maybe I'll look. Because I could have Zobka commune and also.
I mean,
have
otherwise you could just do it at the beginning of the session. But
divination.
this is
apparently,
it's literally just going to be one big fight, and that's the
one
whole
fight.
session. So
right.
if you
It's
spend a little
just
bit of extra time prepping for it, then that's probably fine.
we could determine things ahead of time, like whether or not.
No one's planning to cast like Mage's Disjunction or anything like
No.
that, right?
No, I might
I have,
maze him if it's possible. I don't know. See, hitting that caster level. Like, did you say he was immune or just high SR?
He has really high SR.
Okay.
However, you think, or maybe Jace would suspect this because he rolled such an absurd check on that Knowledge Arcana that
I mean, I am
he is.
Sorshin memories, so
Well, yeah, you wouldn't know this from the source.
I guess yeah.
What happened to Pluto?
Sorry, what's that,
Oh,
Pluto?
Maybe his internet finally died.
Oh no, no information.
No.
Doom.
Oh well. It better now than during the session.
Yeah. It's just I'm gonna try to throw things if I can, like maybe feeble mind at him if possible. Curse of magic negation if possible.
You know, I maybe could have hit him with the Mage's Junction if I had kept the Scroll of Miracle, but breaking out the Merilith with
That was
Pilbow
pretty epic.
asking his god to do it, I'm like, this is too appropriate.
Yeah. That fits so well.
Ah, she's got 6 swords. What can go wrong?
And I was like, I'm like good. How do I feel about this? Well, even evil creatures shouldn't be like bound like this. So I'm okay freeing her. And
Well, the
if she's
enemy
gonna
of
help
our
us-
enemy is our ally.
yeah, she's gonna help us.
Dude, you're
kill
surrounded by
Shin,
evil. Like,
then-
Zobka's evil.
I know.
Our party isn't an evil party, but we're
not
like,
evil.
we
We're
don't have
just
a paladin.
accepting of
I say I'm
people.
not a paladin. I just have clerical good beliefs.
I'm willing to work with evil people as long as they're actually going to help me. I'm doing it for the
Yeah.
orphans.
Oh,
because-
yeah.
Oh, Pluto's back.
Here's my computer, actually. I think it overheated.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
rip.
Oh,
Super hot in my room,
Overheated?
so I think so.
Wow.
So, I don't know.
You
It just
saying maze
shut off.
wasn't gonna work. Is that what you were gonna tell
It-
me?
Okay, so I was gonna say that so Jace would know from his knowledge check that the spirit of Shin is intrinsically tied to the Sahedron. So he would know that whoever has a Sahedron would bypass or get a huge bonus to the SR in addition to you could put it in zeal mode.
Yes.
But, like,
yes.
And the same thing for the DR. You get through the DR if you're wielding the Sahedron.
Okay.
So if you wanted to maze him, which would
I guess
yeah,
he's not
you
technically
could.
flesh, so I can't flesh to stone him.
yeah, that's correct. But you could maze him. Of course, the thing is, he'll eventually get out of the maze. But I mean, if you wanted to, you
Right.
could maze him and kill off his mooks or something, and then he comes back, and
Right.
then you take care of him. So that is something you could do.
Yeah, I was gonna try to feeble mind him, but I don't know. It's a shot in the dark, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but my computer turned off and then turned back on. So seems like it maybe, I don't know, it could be something else.
Unsure. Well,
But, yeah, whatever. At least it did it after we were done playing. But
true.
Yeah.